My coffee is so hot. Oh my god. Good morning. Viata, I'm so fucking I mean, I'm happy you're here, but I'm sorry you're sick to shitty weather. Fuck that. My dude, sorry about being late. My PCs crashed overnight. PCs. What the fuck? I don't even understand. Like I ever. I got a couch. And by that, I mean Lilith got a couch. And I fucking love it. Both, definitely. It is a dog couch. But I finally went and fucking got a couch. Man, 2 months. This is my birthday present. Because that's what I want. Like my house does not function as a house. It's like one big office. And so when people visit, there is like I've talked about this before, but it feels like we're teenagers standing around the kitchen drinking our parents' alcohol. Like literally, people come over and we just stand because I don't have a socializing spot. I don't even have a table. So this is a big adult move for me and the world's biggest dog couch. Crispy, thank you so much for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive, and giving these for 61 fucking months.
Jesus Christ, it's almost nice. Soon. It'll be here before we fucking know it.
Thank you. I sat on it for movie night last night, right where she is actually. Sat right there. It's a sectional, so it goes out to the side. But it is violet. Man, I had all intentions of being an adult, getting an adult couch, be like, an adult. I don't know. And I have to bitch to you guys. In my journeys in this past 2 months looking for a couch, what I have learned in going to furniture stores is, do you like beige? Because we got all the beige. I swear, I wish I would have taken a video of it. Like the showrooms, beige, just shades of beige. You want gray beige? Do you want brown beige? Do you want shitty puke green beige? Do you want beige? It's all fucking beige. And I'm just, as much as I want to put on the facade of like, I'm an adult, closer to 40 than 30, like I'm doing it, I got myself a violent purple velvet couch. Because that's what adulthood is. You get to get what the fuck you want. And fuck beige. What the fuck is with beige? Oh my God. Like, and the killer is, I know that beige couch is just going in a room with white walls. Your brain craves color and interesting shit to look at. It's why we play video games. It's why we look at porn. We like pretty, colorful, wonderful, wet. Why beige? I just don't. I know I'm a weirdo. But like, what the fuck is with beige? I just don't understand the obsession with cum beige. I feel like an adult having a couch that I can actually sit on it. I was bitching about it in movie night last night, Chris, because like, as much as I've designed my desk to be a very comfortable space. It's very full functional. I love sitting here and streaming. But I was at this point, and you guys know this is kind of why I like decked out my spare bedroom a little bit, was because I had nowhere to be except right here in my house. Like you guys saw, this was just one big empty room. I don't have a dining room table. Like I had nowhere to go in my house. Like I wake up in the morning, stand over my kitchen sink with a cup of coffee and like, what the fuck do I do now? And now I have somewhere that's not this fucking chair to just sit and relax and read a book, And like the spare bedroom is great. That is still, I'm so proud of what I did to the spare bedroom. It's so cozy. But one negative thing is if I want to relax during the day, it literally shares a wall with Zeke's streaming room. Must I? I'm sure I don't need to elaborate on why it's hard to relax sharing a wall with live Zachary Binks. But Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I swear to God, the moment I'm like, I might take a nap. Instantly, like it's just, so this is just, no explanation. Bless him. Any other time of day, like I'm immune to screaming and yelling. I don't even notice it. But when you're trying to relax and read a book or something, it's hard when every 15 minutes you just hear like, ah! So I'm real excited. And the fact that it's purple, I feel like I found my couch. It was the only couch I'm not kidding you. I found maybe 3 couches in the last 2 months that aren't beige, and they were either like 70s orange or chartreuse. Like, I just don't go out enough, I guess. I'm not like part of this world enough to understand, like, okay, so either people want the shades of beige or chartreuse green. I mean, I guess that's probably what people think about my purple couch, right? Whatever. I don't care. I love it, and it's so comfortable. They don't make the noise-canceling earphones. No, they don't make noise-canceling earphones for that. It's the color of the moment. It's very Twitch. It's very dark, I realize, but it's purple, and it looks great. And I'm going to get green pillows to put on it, so it's going to be my channel colors. I just realized I wore purple. I didn't do that on purpose. But, like, when we bought it, like, I was laying on it in the store talking to Zeke, and he's, like, staring at it. He liked it, too. And I was like, babe, is it weird? Like, am I going to regret getting a velvet purple couch? And he straight up was like, absolutely not. That's a you couch. And I was like, yeah, this is a fucking me couch. And I got it. Because it's a me couch. It's velvet and purple, and it doesn't make any sense at all. But I kind of love it. This one, everybody in the booth. It's a good song, to be honest. Zeke has lovely dulcet tones. I'm not hating on Zeke tones by any means, but they're loud. And like our bed, the way our house is designed, I guess, his office shares a wall with our bedroom and our spare bedroom. You want to take a nap before 9 p.m. Eastern Standard? Nice try. Same Mish. I almost settled multiple times because I was part of, like, I wasn't on any sort of time schedule. Like, I haven't had a couch for fucking ever in my whole life. Well, that's a lie. When I lived in Baltimore, I had a couch, but it was also my bed. It was a day bed. But a futon. So I guess I kind of had a couch at one point, but it was definitely a futon. I almost settled so many times for a shade of beige because it'd be a comfortable couch. It was nice, and there were no other options at all. Like, it's just, I'm not exaggerating. It's beige or leather, which I don't want leather. I've got a leather recliner, and my dudes, the claw marks in that thing are ridiculous. I don't want leather. And I swear half the store is leather. Also, and this is just me, I grew up with a leather couch. My parents had this huge green leather couch. When you're laying on it, you just kind of slide off. Like, it's very slippy. It's like laying on satin or something. It's not my favorite texture in the world to lay on. What up, BDO? How are you? It's frustrating. It does. And so literally, like, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about when I say, like, you start the day, like, excited. And you're like, we're going furniture shopping. We're going to get a fucking couch. I'm so excited. And, like, 3 hours in, you're just like, I'm burning the house down. I wish I was joking. That's literally what I said out loud. Like, that's always what I'm very... fatalistic, I guess. I'm just like, none of the couches will fit. Nothing I want will fit in our stupid fucking house. I'm burning it to the ground. But I found one that fit. It was genuinely difficult to find a sectional that would fit in this house. Because, like, you know I bitch about this house all the time. Narrow hallways and whatnot. But do you guys see this weird jut of the wall that comes out right here? And then there's a mirror on it. So my wall goes all the way to this corner and then comes out and goes in. Like 36 inches. And that is literally just a fucking closet. Who the fuck was like, you know what we should do is ruin this wall and just make a jut out right there to put some random wall. And because of that fucking wall, nothing fits in my house. There's not a wall. There's nowhere in my house to put a couch against a wall. Because they did that everywhere. You guys know, like, this random wall, it's not connected on either side. This wall, they just put in to cut the room in half. Like, you can see where it goes into my kitchen over there. It drives me fucking crazy. Whoever built this house was on drugs, special, dropped as a child, whatever you want to say. Stupid. And it fucking makes me want to burn it down all the goddamn time. So the fact that I found a sectional that, like, I feel like I have measured it. The vast majority of sectionals are like 134 inches, and I have 110. So every single time I'd find a couch, I was like, okay, it's beige, but, like, I like it. It looks comfortable. I can decorate it, whatever. It'd be just over that 110 inches. I was like, what the fuck is with people in their giant living rooms? My God. Anger. I don't see, and that's the thing. It's claw marks. They claw, like they don't mean to. They're not scratching it on purpose. But when they jump on and off the leather furniture, it just leaves claw marks, which will drive me fucking, like, there's such little things. I mean, man, if you haven't searched for a couch or like a piece of furniture that's like an investment piece for your house or whatever, that is not a load bearing wall. Nope. No. And get this, Bolt. So if you go on the other side of that wall, like in my kitchen, under our kitchen counters, there's literally a gap between my wood floors, because again, whoever built this house decided to put real wood in the kitchen, under the dishwasher. Idiots. They're just fucking stupid. This house is so stupid. There's about an inch gap between that bullshit wall and the wood floor. Like, not only did they destroy the house by just erecting a random wall to break it up and make all the rooms smaller than they should be, but they didn't do it right and they just didn't finish the floors. So there's just this huge fucking gap. It's ridiculous. Man, I know. I worked at Lowe's for years and I'm really grateful for that because I have a lot of knowledge on how to fix shit like that. But the stupid shit I've gone around and fixed in this house where I'm just like, you didn't even try. You didn't even try when you built this place. It's a flipper, man. I can't see into the basement, but I can see into the subfloor. And it's real weird. Like I've told you guys, down this hallway, like between Zach's office and our spare bedroom, there's actually like a hump in the floor because under the carpet, under the subflooring, there's actually a hatch and stairs that go down into the unfinished cellar basement. But it's like inaccessible because it's completely sealed up by the carpet and everything. It's so weird. This house makes no sense. I have no clue what the fuck there's so many odd decisions. And for a small house, it really baffles me because with a small house, I have nothing wrong with a small house. Like houses are like purses. The bigger your house, the more shit you're going to find to fill it. That's my personal opinion. I don't need a big house. But why would you break it up so much? Like with a small house, you want an open floor plan so it seems bigger, right? Why are you cutting it up? It's just, and because of that weird wall, that's why my hallway is so narrow, because that wall shouldn't be there. That wall was added later. So because of that wall, I can't even roll this chair down my hallway. That's how narrow my hallways are. Like a broad person would literally walk my hallway like this. It's so weird. It's just it's a fun starter house, I guess, but what are you doing? Who did this? Like I'm a how do I say this? Like, I'm a reckless home improvement person. Like, I'm all about waking up on a day off and being like, you know what? I think I'm going to tear the floors up. But these people were like, you know what? I think I'm going to do? Erect a wall and not finish anything. Like, why? And you guys know, the other thing they did is they spackled the whole house and didn't paint any of the walls. So another thing that's really fun is when I first moved in, I don't know if this is just me, I was taught to wash walls. As a kid, like that was a chore we had because greasy fingerprints start to show up on walls. Like I shit you not, go get some white paint and do a line on your wall. It will be yellow. Your walls are yellow. Like there's grease all over them. And so I went to wash my walls because there's fucking dog eye boogers on them and the walls start to disintegrate because no one painted the spackle. Like they just spackled, and spackle is not waterproof. Spackle just dissolves. So literally I'm wiping my walls and I'm like, why is all this white on my rag? Am I wiping the paint off? No, they just didn't paint. Like, just stupid, unfinished shit like that where I'm like, what the fuck? And, like, Scott and Bree lived here for a few years, but they have kids. So, like, I doubt they even were conscious while they were living here. So they didn't notice any of these things happening because they had newborns, you know? No, it's just raw spackle. I have slowly, meticulously been going around the house and painting it since I moved in. Oh, yeah, it's great. They didn't nail, like, the, what do you call, like, you know, I'm trying to think of the name, the baseboards. You know, like the fancy trim you put around doors? It's literally in chunks and they glued it onto the door frame. So I have chunks of that just falling off and there's no nail. Like they just didn't nail it in. Like no nails. I mean, they just covered it all with spackle. That's literally what it is. This wall, like I'm not kidding you, this wall that I face, that's actually an outdoor wall of my house, doesn't have a stud. We can't find a fucking stud in this wall. It's so bizarre. I'm very baffled. This house is so weird. Dude, sick, right? It's purple. I love it. The barbecue is tonight. My pickup time is between 5:55 and 6:55. Oh my God, you reminded me. I have to tell you guys about, I have so much, like yesterday was a very productive day. So much to tell you. So aside from me getting my amazing gothic purple velvet couch that I'm living for right now, Safi introduced me to probably the best app I've ever heard of and the best concept I've ever learned in my entire life in movie night last night. This is why you guys need to attend movie nights. Losers, you should hang out with us. Did you know that there's an app called Too Good To Go where basically you pay $5 and you get like $35 worth of food from a restaurant or a grocery store, and it's a surprise, and it's just to avoid throwing food away? Like, that was all that was preached to me from Saf, and I was like, give it to me now. I am so vehemently against food waste. Like, we are in a housing crisis. We're in a fucking cost of living crisis. The world is right now. It should be illegal to throw food away, in my opinion. Good food, that should be illegal. You shouldn't be able to make more than you're gonna sell if you have to throw it away. Like, you should be fined. I truly think you should be fined for throwing food away. I think that's really gross. So basically what this app does is restaurants sign up on it, and I mean, you can Google it. It is fucking insane. There's like donut places on there and bakeries and grocery stores and whatnot for like their deli case. And like it's so much food that's literally going to get thrown out. And so what you do is you go on this app, you find the restaurant you want, you reserve your time or whatever, you pay your $5 to $10, and then you show up at that time and you get a bag of fucking food. And I'm not a picky bitch. Like, I'll eat pretty much anything. So I did it. I literally did it the moment Saf told us about it. I downloaded the app, found it, and I'm picking up a bag tonight of barbecue. And I am really excited. Like, stupid excited. Did the same people build your house? Dude. We getting fucking barbecue. Yeah, I'm getting a surprise bag of barbecue, which is so much more fun to me. I literally just grabbed a bag, 3 sandwiches and 2 pastries for $4.99. £4.99. That's incredible. Like, that's the way. I just wish the world worked like this. Like, you guys know, I've been doing this for years, but I do this thing. It's ugly food, essentially. There's signups all over the world, all over the United States. I did one in Baltimore as well. But it's the app is called Too Good To Go. Too Good To Go. And it's all, like, I'm not kidding you, Mish. It's in your state, and I've found it. So, like, when you first open the app, you just need to put in your zip code, or, like, put in your city or whatever, and then say as many miles or whatever it is away. I'm so excited. Like, I abhor food waste. I'm so the same, Crispy. It's disgusting. It's genuinely, like, I'm one of those people that I don't trim, like, I try to use every part of the fucking broccoli. I shave the stems and make salad and stuff like that. Like, that or I compost. See, but here's the thing, Fal. Like, I thought about that. There's so many places on there. Like, let's say you're picky, right? I totally understand. My little sister literally for like 10 years of her life wouldn't eat anything if it wasn't white on a white plate. Not kidding. I have lived with the most picky eaters in the world. There's bakeries on there. You can't tell me you don't like bread. $5 for 3 giant artisanal loaves of bread that are going to get thrown away. Make yourself sandwiches. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, everything is on there. I literally looked through it all night during movie night last night. There's so many different options on there. There's donut places. So, you know, donuts are usually like, people get donuts in the morning. Sign up for a pickup around 3 p.m. and you're going to get a dozen donuts for fucking $5. Like, do you know what I'm saying? There's places on there for picky eaters. And that's okay. It's okay to be a picky eater. I completely understand. Like, most of the time it's a neurospicy thing and it's a texture or the overstimulation of something. I completely get that. Like, I get that. But there's so many places on there. The shelter collected it before it was going to be thrown away. Wait, a lot of food I ate while homeless came from either 7-Eleven or Starbucks because the shelter collected it before it was going to be thrown away. Capitalism. I hate that. Use Too Good To Go here in Canada. It's great and it's fun too. You never know what you're going to get. That's what I'm kind of excited about. Genuinely, Bravo. Like, I love a surprise. I don't cook. I hate saying that. I don't cook. I can cook. I cook every once in a while. Like, every once in a while I get a wild hair and I'm like, I'm going to make pasta or I'm going to make fucking soup or something. I can. I just don't, like, genuinely enjoy doing it every day. Zeke cooks. And it's a surprise to me every night, to be honest with you. Like, I have no idea what he's going to make. I just sit around and he's like, what do you feel like eating? I'm like, I don't know, whatever you want to eat. And he cooks and we eat it. Like, that's basically how I live already. It's just like, I'll eat it, probably. I'm hungry. Like, I'm not going to cook anything. I used to be so picky that if my corn dog rolled into my mustard that I was dipping it in, it was ruined. Dude, foul. So let's take into account that Katie was a teenager when this happened because I was a little shithead. But my mom had a video camera. You remember the video cameras that literally you had to click a VHS tape into? She had one of those, and I hid behind a couch and filmed my little sister eating just so I could show her how weird it was to watch her picky ass eat, and I've never regretted it more. We're cruel children. Like, my sister obviously has, like, I'm not calling her out, but she's got some fucking trauma, my dudes. Like, with the way she eats food is pretty crazy. Like, if she has a slice of pizza, this is how she eats it. One by one, she picks the toppings off and eats them one by one. Then she peels the cheese off, eats that in one bite. Then she licks the sauce off. Then she eats the slice. We're not judging the way people eat here. I refuse to accept that. As long as people are eating, that's what's important. Oftentimes, ridiculously picky behavior like that is literally a sign of trauma. We're not judging in any way, shape, or form here, but that's how my sister used to eat pizza. I've filmed her doing it, like, and was like, look at this. See, Saf, I'm not judging, and I won't put up with any of you making fun of each other for how you eat. Eat what makes you comfortable. As long as you're eating. Like, making comments on people's food, judging how they eat is literally how eating disorders start. We're not going to do that. So, foul that my little sister is team ketchup. I'm not kidding you. The video was her eating chicken strips. And that was, like, after she started breaking out of her white food on a white plate moment, it was very much just chicken strips. Like, Tyson chicken strips. Very specifically, out of the freezer, she would nuke them, and then she would have this fucking pile of ketchup on her plate like this. And I'm not kidding, they couldn't touch it. If one touched the ketchup, that was garbage, but she dipped it in the ketchup, and then she takes the plate and I wish this video still existed. She goes, so slowly, with just the tip of her tongue into the ketchup. For like a minute. And I was the cruel child that was like, look what you're doing. You know, don't do that. But, like, I understand. Picky eating sucks. It sucks. I hate that for you. Because, like, God, there's never going to be a moment for me where someone sprinkles something on my food and it ruins it. And I know people that, like, you put chives on their meal and they're going to cry as they pick off every single one individually. I understand. Like, I would not judge that behavior at all. That sucks. It's a form of control, exactly. It's a form of control, and I'm not hating. I fucking hate mayonnaise. I despise mayonnaise. White, creamy, what? If it touched, it was ruined. I get that. No, it's totally fine. I have some spicy, I'll eat almost anything. Like, I'm not super picky about what I'm eating, but I have, like, how do I say this? It's weird to talk because I'm not proud of it, but I eat in circles. So that my food is even throughout the entire meal. Because let's say a Gen Xer makes me a meal. And I'm saying Gen Xer because you guys love food in little piles. I don't know. Millennials, we love a bowl. Just give me a bowl. Put everything in that bowl. I don't want these little piles of shit. I don't know what the fuck to do with it. But, like, a little pile of beans and a little pile of corn and a little pile of mashed potatoes and your little piece of meat. Like, just put it in a bowl. What are you doing? Anyways, if I, like, finish the green beans before everything else on the plate, I'm done. And that's an eating disorder. I hate that for me. But that's genuinely versus you put it in a bowl, every bite is already even, and I don't have to sit there and do that game of, like, a bean and a corn and a meat and a potato and a bean and a corn and I'm out of beans. Guess I can't eat anymore. What? This is why we don't make fun of people for how they eat, as long as they're fucking eating. Dude, Kel, amen. Amen 100%. Amen. If I order my food a specific way and you bring me anything but exactly what I ordered, I'll give it back to you. Oh my God, I will eat the most disgusting thing if it, like, I'm so not confrontational, it's so weird. Like, if I order food at a restaurant and you literally bring me someone else's food, I'll just say thank you and eat it. And then tip you. Because of my ex, I eat spaghetti in a bowl now. Wait, why? Can you get, like, why the bowl? The only mixture that ruins a plate for me is if tomato touches egg yolk. I'll still eat it, but I'm cursing internally. Like a raw tomato? I understand. I wouldn't want that either. I used to be a picky eater. Now I just eat food because this day and age, who knows when your next meal is going to come? Dude, for real, though. Egg salad was something I survived on family trips as a kid. I liked egg salad. My sister used to not let her food touch, and my dad used to fuck with her and stir her plate. That's not nice. That's, okay, can I tell you something that, I mean, I'm medicated and in therapy, let's put it that way, so I can get past these things now. But something that will make me never, ever, ever want to be in your presence ever, ever again is, say I'm using just an example, it's not very specifically this meal, but like a baked ziti, right? It's like the ziti, and there's probably meat in there or whatever, and then they put the cheese on top, and then they broil it, and it's all whatever, and I'm going to eat it in circles. Say someone's like, hey, can I try that? Of course you can. And then they just fuck up the middle. I don't know how else to say that, and I realize how ridiculously crazy it sounds right now, but I want you to harm you. My mom does it on purpose because she knows it drives me crazy. Can I try your food? Yeah. Straight into the middle of it. And I just look at it like, you masticated my food. You pre-chewed it. Why'd you do that? I can get past it now, but that used to stop a meal for me. Like, I'd genuinely be like, no. Why? Why do that? Like, this is why I'm so serious about this shit. I don't put up with that. You eat how you want to eat. As long as you're eating, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't do that shit here. It's fucked up. She always wanted her spaghetti in a bowl, and I just got used to it. Okay, Fal, no shit. I think bowls and spoons are the perfect utensils. Like, I hate plates. Like, I don't understand meals that have to be on a plate. Like, if I have a sandwich, I wrap it in a paper towel and walk around with it. I hate plates. They're just like a flat piece of porcelain. Everything falls off the side, and I don't understand the point. And I gotta, like, chase my food around it. But a bowl is just like oh, look at that perfect bite. Bowls and spoons are the shit. My ML got school lunch trays for his son because he hated his food touching. I understand. The only things I don't like eating are completely smell-based. I hate blue cheese. I hate tuna from the can, all because of smell. Oh, and raw black olives. I totally get that. It sounds like you have a thing with the can smell. I eat my ice cream funny, like a thing of praline ice cream, and I keep it as level as I eat it. Boo took a big old chunk, and I was like, fix it. I cannot with that. I cannot with that. What up, Slurmy? How are you, love? If you think about it, my parents were younger than I am right now when they had me when I was a kid. They were children. Like, that's all I can come up with, is that my parents were literally children, and they were just acting like I was a friend. They were just bullying a friend. They didn't realize, like, oh, that's our spawn that's going to grow up with some weird food trauma now. Like, I don't think any of it's purposeful. I think it's just children having kids. Nothing is worse in relationships. Do you want to order two? No, I'll just have a bite of yours. Eats half. Do you know Zach found a restaurant that literally on the menu, there was a menu item called My Girlfriend's Not Hungry, and it's just an extra portion of French fries? I think all restaurants should have that because I'm genuinely not hungry, but I do want some of your French fries. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not, like, if we weren't in a restaurant, I would not seek out food, but you made me sit down, therefore I'm going to eat your fries. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Don't make me sit. Okay, steak in a bowl is a little ridiculous. There's some things that you can't quite figure out in a bowl, but you know what I mean. Like, bowls, I don't understand plates. Or, like, really, just not a huge fan. I hate eating in a bowl. I love it. Because it's clean. I can scrape the sides and it's clean. Like, if I have a plate and you pour sauce and there's, like, messy sauce on the plate, I hate it. It's unappetizing looking and looks icky to me and kind of reminds me of hospital food a little bit. But a bowl gets clean bites out of it. I don't know. It's probably OCD. It's definitely neurospiciness. Not even sauce, like the juices from a meat. It's poopy. I hate it. I don't want to see it. It's weird. I know it's weird. I'm well aware. But this is what happens when you fuck with people you fuck with people's food. This is why I'm very serious about this. Like, just let people eat their food on their plate, on their bowl, whatever the fuck they want to eat it on. Let them eat it. I wish I had a girlfriend just to share my food with so I can eat less. I mean, just make less. What? Real talk from work. One of my residents has hit the "I'm waiting for Jesus" point. I put on her favorite mystery shows, kept her hydrated, and helped her eat what she could. She's on hospice already, so we knew it was coming. Oh, I'm sorry, Annie Bean. But at least she has you. Not everybody gets someone that nice at the end. Really sick. Night. I need to branch out more because I feel like I stick to a lot of the local places because they're just so good. Bowl dinners are my go-to these days. I usually make a rice or grains and veggies and a protein like meatballs. That's literally rice and beans. Rice and black beans is one of my favorite things ever. Make less, but the recipes only shrink down so much. Oh, that's true. I mean, I couldn't even. It's embarrassing, but I remember very specifically when Zeke came to visit me for the first time. He quite literally went and scouted my apartment and went and opened my fridge. Not because he was hungry. He just wanted to look at what kind of person I was. And that fridge had like a 2-week-old takeout and condiments. End of list. And he was like, bless it. Bless. He cooks. It's fine. So, like, when I was single and lived on my own, I did not cook. I, like, ate spoonfuls of mustard and prayed for fuck. I don't know. It's not good. I'm not good at taking care of myself when it comes to food. Oh, that sucks for the semi, because those are those big, long one-ways, huh? I mean, Rod, I'm gonna be honest. The signage for roads in Colorado is absolutely trash. I'm on the side of the semi. The amount of times I've been thrust down a random ass one way or a truck road or some fucking side road because the roads here are trash. Like, you stack 3 exits on one another. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, what? They're garbage. I'm kind of on the side of that guy. Someone used to steal my chips fries. I told them anyone who steals my chips gets stabbed with my chip fork. They didn't believe me. I expected him to dodge the fork. He didn't, but he never did it again. Dude, I'd let you stab me over and over and over. Come for me. You're never gonna stop me. Like, you better hide your fucking french fries, Throne. You could stab me in the heart and I'd shove a french fry in the hole and keep going. And, like, the more challenging you make it, the better those fries start tasting. Do you know what I'm saying? I have problems. But I'm functional, so it's fine. Life hack, you're allowed to leave food on a plate. It's hard to do, but it's true. It's true. That is true. You reminded me of something, CK. I was in the UK for work, went out to dinner with a coworker, had fries, and the dude suddenly says, chip tax, and takes a fry from my plate. The blank stare I gave him made sure that never happened again. I would have grabbed a handful. I'm so sorry. You don't want to come out with me. Don't fuck with me. Like, if someone says, do you want some of my fries? I'll probably say no, thank you. But if someone says, don't touch my fries, I'm going to go, pop. What was that? It's so broken. I won't do that, but that's what I want to do. Like, that's what you have now instigated in my soul. I'm a fucking menace, dude. But if, like, someone's saying, Katie, you need to eat, I don't want to eat. The whole group, I'm not really hungry. I think I'm hungry. Why? I don't know. But honestly, I have to be real, that's literally just with french fries. Which I understand. I don't know why people are so precious. Like, it's always the french fries, right? No one's like, someone wanted a bite of my salmon, someone wanted a bite of my broccoli. It's always, some bitch took a fry and I had to stare her down. Because they're french fries. Like, don't crack a watermelon and leave it around fruit flies. What are you doing? And then bitch about the fruit flies, right? Like, if you've been with a person for a while and you know they're ordering a salad, get some extra fries, fuckface. Stop complaining. You know what's happening here. It's like your dog taking a shit and expecting a fly not to land on it. What are you doing? You're an adult. It's time. We know better. Oh my God, side note, I found someone on Instagram who makes tree ice cream. It's so bizarre. I have no idea. But they basically do this whole thing where they make tree ice cream and then they make a bowl out of the tree wood and a spoon out of the tree wood and then they try the weird tree ice cream. And this guy made sperm tree ice cream. Cum trees. You know, everything smells like cum trees. He made cum tree ice cream. It tasted fucking foul, as you can assume. But one of the things I learned, did you know why cum trees smell so bad? Their only pollinator is flies. So they put off rotting corpse cum smell to attract flies. Black flies, like house flies. This is what we've learned. Oh my God, Kel, because we don't have them in Colorado, because Colorado's a hellscape of the timberline, Bradford pear. The Bradford pear, it became existential in like the late 1800s, early 1900s, to the point where like in New England, down the East Coast, it became like the tree to line your streets with because it didn't produce a fruit. It was easy to plant. It grew really well, but it has these beautiful flowers that look like cherry trees, but they smell like rancid cum. Like they literally smell like those rotting corpse flowers. So like my neighborhood in Maryland this time of year would just smell like semen. Like rotting flesh. It is the fuck, but they're beautiful. So people are like, oh my God, look at all the pretty white flowers. They're disgusting. And I learned why, which makes sense. Of course they smell like whatever they're trying to attract. Flies, shit flies. Disgusting. Bradford motherfucking pear. Have you not seen the Cum Tree song? Hold on. Let's see how fast I can pull it over. Oh, Kel, they're so, and I'm sure you've read about this, but you know how when we first started establishing and colonializing and whatnot, people thought the genius idea was just plant males, then we won't have fruit. If you just plant male trees, we won't have nuts to pick up. We won't have fruit to pick up. We won't grow any food. Fucking idiots. So this is why we have this pollen problem. The Bradford tree is part of that. The Bradford pear is absolutely part of that issue. It's a huge problem. Okay, I didn't find the cum, but there's literally, if you look up cum tree song or whatever, there's this guy that does a little TikTok where he's like, it's that beautiful time of spring where everything smells like cum trees. Fake, oh, look at the inorganic hype train, everyone. A beautiful 0%. Isn't that lovely? They got planted everywhere. They're considered in, they are, I think there's a lot of states, Crispy, correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's a lot of states where it's illegal to plant Bradford pear now. Because they're insanely invasive and disgusting. Oh my God, Erican's fucking on it. I literally looked for it. I Googled. I did a Google and it didn't come up. Okay. Just so you know what we're, God, fucking. Autoplay. It autoplays the first 5 seconds of the song so you guys can't hear it and it drives me fucking crazy. Cum trees. Cum trees. Cum. Come. Everything smells like cum trees. So there you go. And you got to see them. They're really pretty. They're white. They look like cherry trees. They're gorgeous. But the streets are lined with them. And they smell horrid. But now we know why. It's because they want to attract flies. It's fucking gross. Cum trees. You're welcome. That's your introduction. If you haven't had the pleasure. I mean, Kel, you're cooler than me. I still don't TikTok. Like my TikToking is when, I'm not kidding you, my little sister texts me a TikTok link because she knows if she sends it to me on TikTok, I will not see it. And so I open it up in a text and then it opens up the app and I go, God damn this fucking app. And then I close it. And that's my TikTok adventures. They really couldn't think of a better tree. I don't know how they didn't realize the cum smell. That's what gets me. Like It's not like there's a period of time when they bloom where they don't smell like semen. They start stinking the moment those blossoms are out. And I'm not against semen. I love a good load. But nobody wants their life to smell like old semen tissue. Everywhere. There's a fuzz in the air. Angel, thank you so much for summoning the class. Keeping the class alive and giving A-swings with that motherfucking prime sub. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I appreciate you. Thank you. Ye old kami tree. Delightful. I don't like the kami trees at all. I did get a bunch of new weed though. So like, what have I told you guys? I had a lot of things to say this morning. I'm so sorry. Couch. Everything's beige. The whole world is beige. So Katie got purple. Too good to go. Cum trees. New weed. I think that's all I had to share with you guys. Hello, little sister. I'm so excited to see you. Sarah, look! Who is she? What has she done? What an adult with her couch. I know, I was just gonna say, this is my little sister's bed, everyone. Welcome. Lilith is already getting it ready for you. Oh, a new weed spot, like a new dispensary? What are they called? I asked because you're local. I love trying out somewhere new. They do love it. They're all about it. It's like thrilling. CK's an old lady now because I got a couch. I still don't have a dining room table. Like, I eat crisscross applesauce on my bed. So, I'm not that much of a grown-up yet. But we're getting there. At least it's not cat crimes. Did you or did you not knock my shit off the shelf? I mean, I have something similar, but instead of a cat that knocks things off my shelf, I have a giant human on the other side of the house whose booming voice literally shakes things until they're on the edge of shelves. So I have to constantly make sure things aren't about to fall off. Because, like, it's like, it very much reminds me of Mary Poppins. You know when they all have to, like, brace for the neighbor who shoots off a cannon a certain time of day? I have to walk around the house and just do this little, like, tick, tick, tick on things to put them back on shelves because they just slowly, like, off the shelf because of Boomer back there. Not a boomer, but the boomer. You know what I'm saying? So it's similar. You don't know shit, Rod. My house looks different now. I have plenty of room. It's awesome. I've purged. The primordial boomer that just booms. Yeah. I know, he's not a boomer, but he is booming. What's another word for, like, a booming voice? Because he's a cusper. He's Gen X millennial. He's so not a boom. What a booming voice? I don't know what else to call it. He's booming. He's got a very strong voice. So do I. I'm not pointing fingers. My phone is vibrating so much. Silence. Silence! Okay, anyways. I know, he's so not a criminal. I mean, he's a criminal. He's not a boomer, though. Stentorian? Is that an actual... resonant baritone. I like that. He is a very resonant baritone. Yes, very much. Oh, side note, we think we found out why his voice has been fucked. I'm pretty positive boy gave himself GERD. Already, which is crazy. Roaring, blaring, resonant, tumultuous. Tumultuous is a good one. Yeah, he made a doctor's appointment yesterday because you guys know he's already been scoped. Like, he went to an ear, nose, and throat doc. He got scoped into his vocal cords and everything. Nothing. Like, his vocal cords look absolutely phenomenal. They're bright. They're nice pale pink. They look great. And so basically the doctor did nothing. Like, gave him no solutions, whatever. So he's just been... No, so this is the thing, Liza. He hasn't had heartburn, which is why we didn't think GERD, like, at all. Because he eats relatively healthy. Like, we do HelloFresh, so we're it's healthy shit. So he really doesn't get heartburn. So we didn't jump to GERD. We were thinking he must have like tore a vocal cord or something. But they think it's GERD. They think, so if you don't know what GERD is, there's heartburn, which is when your stomach acid gets all like blah, 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 and burns, and you have to take like an antacid. GERD is where that has occurred so frequently, and this will happen to you. Please don't live off of antacids. Go get it solved, change your diet, or shut the fuck up. You can't bitch about something you're literally doing to yourself right now. But if you have a shitty diet your whole life and you just like suffer with heartburn and all you do is eat Tums, what it does is the stomach acid literally erodes the sphincter on the top of your stomach. So you've got your esophagus that is swallowing food into your stomach, which is the holding sac, right? So there's a sphincter at the top of your stomach that helps that food get leached into it. It dissolves that sphincter. So imagine your butthole is gone. What's going to happen? What does your butthole do? It holds poop inside of you, right? So if you fucking tear your butthole enough, poop will no longer be held inside of you. You erode that sphincter on the top of your stomach with a shitty diet. Stomach acid will literally creep up your esophagus every single time you lay down for the rest of your life. And then it slowly erodes away at your esophagus. It is fucking serious. GERD is very serious. Like, you don't want to fuck with GERD. But like Zeke, bless his heart, used to drink a shit ton and lived off of like sodas all night long. He would drink Monster until like 2 a.m. So we're thinking that's literally, that is, so what's happening now, just to continue, just to like make this a full circle, GERD, sphincter dissolved, stomach acid creeping up the esophagus all day, is literally eroding his vocal cords. Like the acid is causing his vocal cords to be crusty. Horrid. Take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Scary shit. Socrates, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive and giving any swings. It's almost our child and we shall feast upon the long pig. GERD is freaky. You got to take care of that shit. Yeah, you don't want to live. If you are literally living on omeprazole, please talk to a doctor. Because like extensive omeprazole / Prilosec use can literally cause you to be malnutrition, can cause bone density loss, osteoporosis, kidney failure. Like they literally prevent you from absorbing certain nutrients. You don't want to live off that shit. You will die early. Could he be pregnant? I mean, it's very possible. I do ejaculate in his holes regularly with my very fertile semen. There's certain foods I can't eat too late or I'll wake up with acid in my throat. That's exactly what's happening to him. But it's like, it's doing it to his vocal cords, which is crazy. Crazy. So hopefully we get some sort of solution for that. But I mean, it's some answers. Because like, I know that you and I do not care what his voice sounds like. Like everyone, it just drives him nuts. And I'm here to tell you this. It drives him fucking, like actually hurts his feelings every time someone asks him, what's wrong with your voice? You're driving my man insane. Like he doesn't know. Fuck. You know? Like we're genuinely just seeking this out for his peace of mind so people will leave him alone. Because he's so tired, like, he's just like, I don't know. He's done nothing to, like, ruin his voice, but it's driving him fucking crazy. I know. At a certain point, I'm like, are people bullying him? Like, if you bully him, I will kill you. I have a medical license. Don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Very protective. But, like, it sucks. So having any sort of answer or solution is just the best. Oh, no shit. Thank you. Gastrointestinal. GERD stands for, I should have probably said that. GERD stands for gastrointestinal reflux disease. GERD. Alexis, as long as you're under a doctor's supervision with omeprazole, Zach got prescribed omeprazole as well for it. That's totally fine. You just want to make sure you're under a doctor's. Like the problem, you know this, we all know this. The problem with the U.S. is you can go buy all of these drugs over the counter and no one's monitoring your usage. So we say you don't want to live on it because I don't want anyone going out there self-diagnosing and living on omeprazole. But if your doctor is prescribing you omeprazole and you're under the care of a healthcare provider, please do what they're saying. Like they know what's up and they're watching it. Gastroesophageal. I'm so sorry. What did I say? Intestinal? Not intestinal. Esophageal. My bad. Gun literally exactly the same. Like, I don't give a fuck what his voice sounds like. To me, it's not that different. Like, probably because I live with him, so I hear it all the time. I don't care what his voice sounds like. I just want him to feel good and be healthy. And what it is like, it doesn't just sound weird. It feels like, to him, this is his self-description of it. It feels like he's forcing air through his vocal cords. Like, it feels like extra effort. Like, he's just constantly like pushing. And that's what's exhausting to him. Like, he feels like he's not as into it because he's exhausted from having to push the air through these fucked up vocal cords. Yeah, you can hear that force in his voice, right? And that's what's driving him crazy. So we've been kind of trying, on a journey of trying to figure out what's going on, just because it's driving him fucking crazy. Like, it's driving him nuts. My little bro has omeprazole. He has his doctor who tells him what to take. Poor kid takes all sorts of gastrointestinal issues, but he has great doctors, and that's the important part, is having a good care team on your side that's working together to alleviate the symptoms. Because, like, a lot of the times what they'll do is they'll put you on omeprazole or Prilosec or whatever your generic form is, while you correct the issue that's causing the GERD. But we don't want to just let the GERD happen, because obviously that is literally eroding your esophagus. And you'll end up with a fucking trach. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to get holes in our esophagus. So they'll give you Prilosec to calm your stomach acid down so it's not creeping up your esophagus all night long. But also, while you're taking that Prilosec, we will be adjusting your diet and changing how you eat and what you drink so that you're not... So when you're off the omeprazole, it's not like just a bounce back of horrible gastrointestinal issues, But it's weird because he literally has, like, no gastrointestinal issues at all. Like, no pain, no poo problems, nothing. He has a glorious digestive system. This is the only symptom of it, is the voice. That's it. It's interesting. It's very interesting. The only thing I noticed that his voice is raspy, but I usually attribute it to recovering from a social event or frustrating video game, which is absolutely the fact most of the time. In the meantime, he can get a gig as a lounge singer. Dude, he really could. It sucks to have that when you talk for a living. That, and you guys know, he plays like JRPGs, and he plays games where he literally reads every fucking tiny little itty bitty bit of dialogue. And throughout the day, it just gets exhausting, and then he can't talk. And then when he gets off work, he doesn't want to talk at all because his voice is killing him. Like, I understand, it sucks. Milk drinkers. Yesterday was the last day Milk got tested for bird flu and shit. Good luck out there. Or you could just drink oat milk, because oats don't get bird flu. That's just me. I don't like milk. I have omeprazole, same. Like, and literally, sir, it only happens, like, if I have to take painkillers or something. I feel like if I have to take Excedrin for a migraine or something like that, that's when I need to take it, because it just, like, makes my stomach scream. It's crazy. My chat just did the double. Don't do that. Stomach acid will erode at your teeth, too. Definitely, yeah. Or Barrett's esophagus. Yep. Does he sleep on his side? Sleeping on the left side helps keep the heartburn reflux down. You know what? I've been having him sleep on his left side because of that exact thing. That's actually really good advice. If you ever have, like, stomach cramps, gas, like the painful gas bubble or whatever, laying on your left side can absolutely expedite the process of getting whatever's driving you crazy in your stomach out, because gravity, that is the natural way of your digestive system, laying on your left side. Absolutely, we do that in the hospital all the time. Left side with your knees up will help you expel gas and shit. It's crazy. It's actually totally legit. Oat milk is okay, but it's a bad substitute for full-fat creamy goodness. You mean the nipple pus from another animal? Are you saying that sipping from the nipple of a different species is better? No. I will disagree forever. Until I see your mouth on that cow's nipple, you get me that photo. I want to see you fucking deep throating that udder. I want to see two in your mouth at once. Side note, did you know that udders are just four boobs stuck together by a weird calcified wall? Crazy. We looked it up one time because I was fascinated. I was like, is it just one boob with four nipples? Is it four nipples and no boob? Like, what is it? It's four boobs. It's crazy. But I want to see your mouth on that shit. Get it. Get it. Dude, eat whatever you want. Again, just like I said earlier, I'm never going to judge the way you eat. Don't judge the way I eat, though. You make fun of my oat milk, and I'm going to come at you with some fucked up facts. I was vegan for 6 years and really bought into it. I could fuck you up. Don't make me do that. But, you know, eat what you want to eat. If you're going to suckle a cow, though, just make sure it's, like, not a factory. How do I, is it called factory farming if it's from a dairy, like an icky, you know, where they just leave that machine on their pussy nipples and just suck out infection all day, and then they put a bunch of bleach in the milk so you don't taste it, but really it's always there. Don't suck those cows' nipples. Find a nice farm. Right? Thank you. Concentrated animal feeding operation. There you go. That's some fucked up shit. Like, I'm not just exaggerating to fuck with you. Like, if you're drinking cheap ass factory farm milk, I promise you there's some real fucked up shit in that milk. They're just bleaching it out. They don't have the resources or the money to actually produce quality milk for you. It's coming from very infected nipples. Like, the nipples aren't even there anymore. Like, the machine literally eventually sucks the nipples off of the udder, which is why they don't take the machine off the udder anymore, because if you did, you can no longer milk that cow, and then they just have to kill it. It is real fucked up, my dudes. Buy conscious milk. Be conscious with your food. Yes, support your local farmers. Find local farmers. Local is always best. Find someone who actually, like, treats their cows like they're animals and not fucking just... I'm not kidding. Like, I really was vegan for 6 years. Really bought into that. Absolutely did the research into, like, what the fuck is going on in the world with meat. And to this day, it's why I really don't eat meat. And I do not drink milk or do dairy products, like, other than the occasional cheese, because it is fucking gross. Like, you know how people are like, 10-second rule when something falls on the ground? I'd rather lick a bathroom floor of an airport. Because that's cleaner than the factory farm milk. And I'm not just saying that. Like, that is so fucking real. So fucking real. I'd lick the bottom of a stewardess's purse before I drank that shit. It's fucking gnarly. That's America, again, very specifically America factory farm shit. Very specifically. Like, I think we're all adults at this point and know exactly what America does to animals, right? None of us are disillusioned that they're, like, living happy, free range lives, right? I'm not, like, breaking anyone's reality, correct? I hope not. What up, VR? How are you, love? I'm gonna load a bowl. I might have a hit. It's more expensive, but it's so much better for you, the environment, and the animals. That, and, like, at the end of the day, if all you can afford is the cheap one, like, do you actually need it? Like, no one needs milk. Period. No human needs to drink the nipple product of another animal. Like, that's not a thing. That's not a thing. That's not real. So, like, if you're going poor for milk, like, maybe we need to readjust our budgets. Probably. When Zeke's hairy nipples are cleaner than milk, Zeke has extremely, extremely clean nipples. I can speak from experience. He does not have filth. Wait. Shut up! Wouldn't a great insult be filth nipple? You fucking filth nipple! That's gonna be a new insult from now on. Cheers. I literally can't lick my own nipples, so I don't know. I'll have to ask. I can't get my boob. I think my tongue isn't as long as the rest of the ladies in our family, because my Nana could lick her own nose, like, and I can't do that. I think I've got, like, a short tongue or something, because my mom can lick her nose too. I don't understand. I can't do it. Oh, I bet mine tastes like lotion. I literally just put on lotion. I bet I taste fucking gross. Lotion-esque, if you will. Dude, trouble. Speaking of local milk, have you ever had the pleasure of getting local, like, heavy cream from a creamery, or, like, fresh milk where the cream settles on the top and you can literally scrape it off and put it on berries or something? One of my best friends in high school had a dairy cow, and they always had fresh cream and fresh milk. And you'd scrape that cream layer off the top and throw it on a bunch of fresh huckleberries. Oh my God. So good. If I lactated, it'd be green. It'd be hemp milk. Yeah. It'd be a certified fucking edible at this point. Mine were pierced, but I don't think that makes them taste different unless, I mean, Socrates, we all know. Do I need to say the unless? Unless you're one of those filthy chodes that doesn't clean your piercings. I don't know what to do with you. Piercings are a responsibility. Clean them. Especially if you want someone to suckle them. My God. We were told milk was critical for our bodies because of the cheese caves. I know. And you know what's crazy? Is one of the first things I learned when I went to school and started doing like medical stuff when I was doing anatomy and physiology. One of the first things we learned is that literally the vast majority of nutrients in cow's milk, you can't even absorb. Like we are incapable of absorbing that calcium. Because it's not the right form. Because it's another fucking species. Like, no shit. Like, why did we have to be told this? Like, did you know that drinking another species' nipple juice isn't gonna do anything for you? What? Crazy. Fucking crazy. Which is why they started fortifying milk and they started putting like B vitamins and shit in it because they were like, no, look, we put vitamins in it. We put them in it. Now you can drink it. Dude, Zeke's a milk drinker. I don't know how else to... I'm never going to judge any of you for drinking milk. Like, ever. Eat what you want to eat as long as you're eating. That's what I care about. Genuinely. Zeke, like, he's actually cutting off milk because he thinks it might have something to do with this GERD thing. But he genuinely, when we go to dinner, he brings a fucking gallon and just chugs out of it. He doesn't drink the whole gallon, but I don't drink milk, so... I don't give a fuck if he puts his mouth on it. Like, do whatever you want. And he literally just... Like, he's a big milk drinker. I'm not... You do what you need to do to feel good. Right? We all make choices every day to be conscious, but you can't be perfect. Nobody's perfect. If you like milk, you should have some fucking milk. You know what I love that's probably made with shitty milk? Ice cream. Oh. I will go on all day about milk and that pussy fucking nipple juice from another animal, but you put a bowl of ice cream in front of me and I'm going to shove my face in it. You can't be perfect. Nobody's perfect. It's unrealistic and it's honestly boring. Oh my God, Sec, have you tried Ben & Jerry's non-dairy? It is the best, in my opinion. Other than, like, local places. Like, we have local places that do dairy-free ice cream at this point. Oh. Bitch. Ben & Jerry's figured it out. I don't know what they did. Like, what's crazy is actually one of them, I don't know if it's Ben and Jerry or one of them, I watched an interview, but one of them does not consume dairy anymore because he was so unhealthy, he was going to die. Like, his arteries were so clogged from eating his own ice cream, so that's why they made a dairy version, dairy-free. It's really good. Like, it's creamy. Like, you know when you get a dairy-free ice cream and it's almost like ice? Like, you try to get a scoop out of it and it's just ice. Like, ice chunking out, I guess, because it's made with water. It is not like that. It's very creamy. It's really good. I was impressed. Ice cream. So growing up, this is how I was, like, literally, if we were offered ice cream, there was hard ice cream and there was soft serve. I don't know what the fuck what the middle is. Sherbet, sorbet, custard. I don't know. There's hard ice cream and there's soft serve, and I will always go for hard ice cream. Gelato, thank you. Well, gelato's pretty good. It's honestly, I thought this is just me. Gelato is overrated in my opinion, simply because it's so fucking soft that you have to eat it like in 2 bites. Otherwise, it's just going to melt instantaneously all over you. And when I get an ice cream, I like it to be so frozen that I can just sit there and lick it for a while. And I'm not like chasing the drips down the cone, you know what I'm saying? And soft serve is just, it's already half melted. I'm a slow eater. I don't know what sherbet versus sorbet versus sherbet versus... What are they? I don't know. I don't like fruity ice cream. I'm a chocolate, cookies and cream, Rocky Road girl. Moose Tracks. Moose Tracks is the shit. Yeah, I'm not really into fruity ice cream. So like, if you're like, we've got, and this is, I swear to God, this is what it is. It's either a weird swirl of like green and orange that I just cannot get down with. I don't understand why you thought that was a good idea. Or they're like, do you want lime sherbet or chocolate ice cream? What the fuck? Why? Do you want, it's sherbet or sherbet or sorbet, whichever one is the one that doesn't have cream in it, is basically the seltzer of frozen desserts. Like, do you want to kind of wish you were tasting something? That one. If I'm in for ice cream, I'm in for ice cream, you know? Like, I'm not. It's like, if I'm going to drink, I'm going to drink, but I don't do it often. If I'm in for ice cream, I'm having ice cream. I'm not looking for some low-fat, custard, dippy bullshit. I just want some ice cream. That's it. Rainbow, see, I don't understand. I just don't like the color combo. The green and orange makes me think that's going to taste like, oh, what is that fucking Fruity Tooty? I haven't seen it in a million years, but that flavor can eat a dick. Bubblegum? Oh, whoever thought bubblegum ice cream should be invented deserves to be slapped in the chode. One of you is going to say you love it. You're sick. You're sick. You're sick. Your parents should have had you checked out. You're fucking sick. What? I mean, bonus sick points if there was bubblegum in your bubblegum ice cream. What is wrong with you? Okay, apple pie and pumpkin ice cream I would get the fuck down with. What is Superman ice cream? I don't know. What is that? Chocolate is the best. Chocolate or like a good man. Oh, Darren, when you guys are visiting, will you, if you can, I'm going to write it down and try to remind myself. We have a local ice cream place here called Sweet Cow. And it's kind of like, what's that place downtown Bellingham? Mallards. It's kind of like Mallards where they have like rotating weird flavors, but they don't do like Mallards, this place in my college town, literally did ice cream flavors like rose, lavender, leather. Why? I don't know. They don't do that. That they do like Fruity Pebble cereal, Heath Bar cereal, but they do a cookies and cream where it's quite literally just made with Oreo cookies. So the ice cream itself is not vanilla ice cream. It is made with the Oreo cookie like itself, and then they put additional Oreo cookie crumbles in it. It's the best cookies and cream I've ever had in my entire life, but I want to take you guys. I'm making a note. It's literally like the best cookies and cream ice cream I've ever had in my life. It's fucking delectable, dude. It's so good. I made a note. American Dream is easily probably my favorite Ben & Jerry's. That is the best because it has the perfect ratio of ice cream to crunchy bits. Like, I like the bits, the cookie or the, whatever. I love the crunchy bits. What up, Hemophilia? How are you, love? Yeah. Oh, American Dream is amazing. Like, you'd think my favorite would be half-baked, right? American Dream, unfortunately. The waffle cone bits are everything. Yep, they're like chocolate covered, so they stay crunchy too, which is immaculate because I don't want soggy shit in my ice cream. Ooh, a fun adventure, good. I was actually going to look for some today, but if you found one. The weather's been okay. We shall see. I don't remember what fish food is, but it always pops into my head. Superman X Blue Moon Cherry. What? Wait, Blue Moon beer? I know, I hate that it's hilarious because it's literally, if you've never had it, it's, oh God, what's his name? I just blanked on his name. Help me. It's right there. The late night host. Colbert, Jesus fucking Christ. He literally has a tarantula named after him. I can't believe I've just spaced on his name. It's the Stephen Colbert ice cream. So it's excessively ironic in American Dream naming, which I find even better and funnier. Side note, did you know that one crumble cookie is the equivalent of 32 Oreos in calories? You could have like 32 Oreos for one crumble cookie. I learned that yesterday too. Crazy. I know. I've never had a crumble cookie. I have never heard good things. They look really pretty, but everyone that tries them says it's a cookie. There's nothing special about them, but oh my God, are they expensive. A truffle is a mushroom. It's a fungus underground that we use pigs to dig up. You ever heard the term truffle pig? Truffle pig. Someone with a good nose. Who says this educational isn't channel? Good. Yep. Cheers. Sick. Genuinely, I saw the prices of crumble cookies and the calories, and I went and made my own chocolate chip cookies. They're even more, Rod. I think they're like over 1,000 calories a piece. It's crazy. I think they're starting to make small versions because there's so many people out there that are like, no one wants this. I don't want a cookie this big. Like, what am I doing with this? But, I mean, as an Oreo lover, as a person whose first word, audible word out of her mouth on this planet is cookie, I'd take an Oreo any fucking day over that. There are minis now. That's what I thought. They use dogs sometimes too. They're less likely to eat them when they find them. Really? The pigs eat them? I didn't know that. I mean, that makes sense though. My first word was actually cookie, literally because of Oreos. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Isn't that cool? Most people don't, like, I don't know, their first word's probably like mom or dad, so it doesn't really stick out. My first word was cookie. My little sister Sarah's first words, of course, because Sarah's such a fucking overachiever. I'm just kidding. I love you so much. But genuinely, a little bit of an overachiever. She didn't have first word. She had first words. I don't know, Darren, if my sister's ever told you this. Her first words were hot file. Because she had no front teeth. Like, just fangs. She had these 4 teeth had to get pulled. So she was just gums. And she'd go, hot file. Because she was born in December and we had a fireplace. And my mom had to be like, don't, hot fire, no touchy, get away from, so Sarah would be, hot fire. It was adorable. My little sister was easily the cutest child that has ever existed. Just nauseatingly adorable. And I still remember it, which is crazy. I never had a red velvet Oreo, but I'm into red velvet. Red velvet's literally just chocolate cake with red dye. Did you know that? I didn't know that until like 2 years ago. Pigs will eat anything, including human bones. That I showed a book to chat recently about a lady who got away with hundreds of murders, probably because of pigs. She had a pig farm. It's crazy. Crazy. Adorbs. Sarah was, I mean, she's still fucking the cutest child that has ever existed, because in my brain, she's a 30-year-old child, but like, she really was the cutest kid. If I had baby pictures, I would show you. Like, she was just adorable. Big, black, scary eyes. Definitely looked like a poltergeist baby. So fucking cute. Oh, no shit. Highest cookie, candy cane brownie at 1,200. The average cookie is 700 to 900 calories. How many calories does the average person eat in a day? Is that like half of your daily intake? We both had the sweet bowl cut. Thank you very much. It was hot. Uncle fell down in the pig pen on Grandma's farm and ate a hole in his stomach. Have you told me this? Oh, or has this happened twice? Because this sounds familiar. Red velvet's phenomenal, but it's just chocolate. I mean, it might be more moist. Because maybe there's like less cocoa powder or something, but it's genuinely just chocolate with red dye added. I didn't know that. I didn't know this until recently, and I was like, wow, really? Have I been paying extra for red cake? We're not the fattest anymore, Rod. Did you know? It's Australia now. I mean, we're all unhealthy, right? Like, none of us are doing great. Like, let's be real, though. Raise your hand if you've ever had a reputable source sit and tell you how to eat. Like, there isn't one. I don't blame people, because, like, where the fuck are we learning any of this? It's not school lunches, let me tell ya. But, no, Australia beats us out. Yeah, lol food pyramids. I mean, I feel like the how to eat has been very similar to how they changed the education system every single year I was a kid. There wasn't a year I went back to school after summer break and they didn't start the school year with, "Welp, we're starting over because we've got a new way of teaching. Now it's no child left behind. Now it's this, now it's that, now it's new math, now it's whatever math." Like it was just a new way of doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I feel like that's the food industry just rewrites these unique diets that get popular because they need to get rid of a product. So like keto got really popular because we had way too much meat and they were throwing it away because cattle farmers raised too much meat. And then veganism gets really popular because we need other things to go away. And I think that's just what's happening. Because there's no magic way to eat. Like, you just need to eat everything. You got to get your essential amino acids. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just constant. Fuck no child left behind. Amen. It fucked us up. $100%. Wait, who are you seeing this weekend? I took full advantage of No Child Left Behind. I still learned the material, just never did the homework. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I learned or not, to be honest. You know what makes no sense to me? Schools that got rid of PE gym class. I don't understand either. I don't know. Like, I mean, next is recess. Like, are we just not? I don't know. We're gonna be like the fuck Wally. And just like Jello molds with no bones. I loved moving as a child. Like, no one likes any class. I'm the first person to say I did not like PE. I don't want to hang out with all these people. I don't want to be forced to play kickball, but I wanted to move. Like, I just needed to get up and breathe and get fucking blood in my brain again, because sitting all day drives me fucking nuts. You guys know that. Like, man. Lots of places have gotten rid of gym class because they literally, the schools won't. The government won't support paying a gym teacher because that's not necessary. Which is wild. My school did that the last 2 years of school for me, and it never came back because the school closed down a few years ago. Yeah. It's weird. It's very bizarre that it's just going away. Even as a kid, I love being sedentary, but it's probably due to the fact that I don't have functioning sweat glands and being hot is the worst. Oh my God, yes. You can't sweat, bitch. I mean this like you're literally like a dog. You can't sweat. Miserable. That sounds like hell. If anyone deserves to get out of gym class, it was you. My God. I hated all my classes. But like, if you asked kids, well, this is why we don't ask kids what classes you should get rid of, right? Because I would have been like, math. English. I know how to talk and I hate writing papers. Like, this is why we don't ask kids. They don't know what they need. Dude, I cannot imagine not sweating. I'm so sorry. That's horrible. Yeah, I mean, that's literally, it's heat stroke. I'm so sorry you have to go through that. That sucks. At my school, having gym right at the start sucked because you're still tired, but having it later also sucked because your brain was mush from sitting in classrooms all day. First period PE got me expelled. I don't know when PE should be. I would have been expelled no matter what, but you know what I'm saying? Whoops. Lunch was my best class. I aced it. Oh, I was bad at lunch. I never know where to sit. I loved gym class. I didn't have to learn anything, just do exercise. Easiest A+ I've ever earned. I loved it too, but my gym teachers were so easy. It was like, you could stay inside and play kickball or whatever, or go walk the track for an hour. Okay. I can walk a track for an hour. Let's fucking go. Like, it was great. VR, have you not heard the story of how I was expelled as a youth? It's not exciting. It's stupid. So me and some of my girlfriends would take a shot before school sometimes in like 7th grade because we were bored, because school is fucking boring. And one day I thought it'd be a really good idea to just fill a Diet Coke bottle with Seagram's Canadian whiskey and take it on the bus and drink the entire thing on the 45-minute drive to school. And my first class was PE. And, quote, her damn breath filled up the fucking gym. That's all I remember from that day. Also, my friends filling my mouth with those cherry Luden's cough drops trying to get the smell to go away. I'm not proud. But kids are dumb, right? This is why we don't ask kids. We're dumb. We're fucking idiots. And then I was expelled because I was a vessel on campus full of drugs. I know. I can't believe I feel like I tell that story too often. It's not a fun one. When I say like I was a shit as a kid, I don't say that like all kids are shits. I was a fucking menace. My poor mother. See, I'm too competitive, though. I don't know, like, sports and PE were very stressful to me because I was so fucking competitive. My other teacher was a competitive aerobics instructor. Dude, my PE teacher was a World War II vet alcoholic with a dip in his lip all the time. He was also the football coach, and he was our current world studies teacher. But he was also our softball coach, which was amazing. So, like, if I just didn't do my homework, I could literally just go up to him and be like, Fox, I already did that. I turned it in. He'd be like, oh, what'd you get? And I'd be like, you gave me an A. Oh, yeah, right, Larson. I remember that. Yeah. And he just fucking write it down in the grade book. That's a real, like, that I did that so many times because he was just fucking senile and he was drunk, had no idea what was going on. Great softball coach, though. We went to state and won. Not a fuck. He didn't give a fuck. He just wanted to keep me on the team. That was it. He didn't give a shit. His girls got A's. But no child left behind. There was one time I cut the end of a warm-up lap early so class would start faster. The sub tried to make me run suicides, and failing that, I blacked out, yelling at her for like 10 minutes and made her cry. Never saw her again. I mean, that's abuse, though. She abused you. That's abuse. That's abuse of a child. That's abuse. You know that, right? That's abuse. That's fucked. That's literally abuse. That's child abuse. That's gross. I'm sorry that happened to you. Like, that person, like, assaulted you and used their like, that's... Suicides are fucking horrific. You can't force people to do them until they black out. That's disgusting. In middle school, the kid wouldn't leave me alone. It made me very critical, hyper-aware of showing my body and skin. I hated PE because you had to wear the skimpy-ass outfit and hated swimming even more. I did hate PE because you had to wear shorts. And up until, like, my mid to late 20s, I was excessively self-conscious of my legs. I have no idea why. I still to this day cannot point out an instance where someone was like, your legs. But for some reason, I wore exclusively denim jeans up until like I was 27. I did not own a pair of shorts outside of PE or sports, which I hated. And then something clicked in my late 20s. I think because I moved to Maryland and it's fuckballs hot there, where I was just like, why am I cloaking my legs? For what? To just roast? It was weird. It just like clicked one day. Like, why the fuck am I doing this? But genuinely, I wouldn't wear nothing. It's so weird. I don't know what happened. I'm very different now. Your PE teachers were stoned? That's kind of beautiful. My PE teacher, again, softball coach, current world studies coach, also the football coach, etc., etc. We would come back from lunch stoned every day, and he had no idea. He'd just, Larson, open your eyes. And I'd be like, my eyes are open. What are you talking about? No, they're not. Yes, they are. They were. I was just so fucking high that they were like this. Kona, isn't it? But like, why? Why did we? You know what's crazy? And I'm sure you've heard this now from your significant other, but like, it's crazy that like over half of my life, I like cloaked this feature of myself that to this day is the number one compliment I get. Not that we should be living for compliments, but what happened? Like, why? Like, it's still weird to me when someone's like, man, I just love your big, strong legs. I'm like, really? Because, like, ew. You know, but like, what the fuck? What made me go, ew? What made me? It's just a leg. It's just a fucking leg. That's it. There's really nothing special other than the tattoo that I paid for on my leg. There's nothing there. Dude, I can't believe you're getting snow. Please keep it. I don't want it. I don't want it. We didn't have a uniform for gym. Got to wear sweats, shorts, and tanks tees. That was our uniform for gym. No sweats, though. It was only shorts, which sucked. My family used to make fun of my legs a lot because I'm a ginger and they're white as fuck. I wonder if you're as translucent as my little sister, because she's the same. Like, she is, like, see-through white. Like, there was a big portion of her life we could not find a foundation to match her skin because she's, like, too light for the lightest foundation shade, you know what I'm saying? But freckles, just like you. Neither does my sis. I mean, she's like my Nana, she just gets more freckles. She either burns, or it's like the freckles that are there all the time multiply exponentially. Same shit. Whereas the rest of us are like yellow. We didn't get that pale ass. Beautiful. But she has beautiful skin. I mean, I'm not kidding you. My sister doesn't have a pore on her fucking body. If I could skin her and wear it, I wouldn't, but I'd think about it. Seriously think about it. Not a pore. You, like, I get compliments. People will be like, oh, I love your freckles. And I'm like, thanks. Those are just clogged pores. Because literally, I just have a holy face. I am an oily bitch. And I just have big pores. Always have. My sister, you can get this close to her nose and you won't see a pore. It's crazy. Like, where are they? Genuinely, I don't know. She just has phenomenal skin. It's infuriating. For me, it was being tall that made me self-conscious. Well, up until I slammed my high school bully into a door handle after snapping after 2 years of bullying, learning to appreciate the big frame I have. I'm sorry you got bullied. Fuck those bastards. The only reason I like it is because my tattoos. Yeah. Brag about it. I have had three different tattoo artists who insist they can get white ink to show up on my skin. I don't know why I'm not learning at this point to just be like, nah, leave the white out. Because it holy fuck. And it's yellow. I'm yellow. It's not gonna work. Like, it literally just looks yellow. Like, but they'll scrub. They sure will try to scrub that white ink in for quite some time. Bless them. I gotta learn to say no. This is, my tattoo, I don't know if it looks vibrant today, but that's all supposed to be white ink. And that was some fuck horrible scrubbing right there. Oh my Jesus. And it's just like, not. It's gold now, because I'm not. I mean, no one's that color, let's be real, but Jesus Christ. It's the worst because they have to do so much. For those that don't have tattoos, bless your heart. If you're getting black line work, it tends to be one needle, one larger needle that you're like dragging down. But when you're doing filling in, it's like a cube of a million tiny little needles. And they do these like circular shits to fill you in with that. And so basically, like, the first few times, you're like, all right. The second 2 times, okay. Third time, wow, that's raw. Fourth time, that's just raw flesh now. And they're just... I gotta learn to just say no. Because, man, not only that, but, like, the amount of scrubbing makes that skin look not the same as the other skin around it. Because it's, like, super scarred up from the white. Ow. My ass cheek. You know what I'm just now kind of realizing is, you know how I've told you this before, but the most painful place I've ever been tattooed in my life is my ass crease. So like where your ass cheek, leg, the crease, so specifically that line of butt cheek I'm clenching my ass thinking about it. It makes me sweat. Worst place I've ever been tattooed in my life, and I have tattoos all over my fucking body. But that's the only part of that tattoo that's filled in so far with color, and it's purple and white. It's a tree that is purple. It's like, I'm now just realizing it's because of the goddamn white ink again. I let them do white ink again. Why am I like this? They always think they're going to get it to show up, and then they're like, in, and they're like, wow, white doesn't show up on you. I'm like, I'm now realizing that might be why that's the most painful place I've ever been tattooed, because the amount of scrubbing on that area. I mean, I don't know why. I have an under boob tattoo, ribs, all my ribs. I have one on my hip, up and down my arm and my wrist bones and shit like that, and that butt crease. I mean, I almost tapped out. It was so fucking painful. Just like, holy shit. And it doesn't look white. It looks creamy because I don't have that paper white skin, which is what these bitches are talking about. I have that. Literally, when I was born, they thought I was jaundiced. They thought they did the test. I wasn't jaundiced. I'm just not my mom's shade of white. Maybe that's why I hate beige. I'm beige. Like, when my hair is out, sometimes I realize it's almost the same fucking color as my skin. I don't know about that. My sister probably could. Like, have you ever seen that meme VR of, like, the two people laying on a beach, but one of them you really can't see because they're so white they're the same color as the sand? She has the most pristine fucking pale ass skin I've ever seen in my life, and she might be able to, genuinely. I mean, it was Jaundice or Jane. I don't know. Those were the options. Or Joan. I was almost a Joan. Can you imagine? I think, hold on. I found it. That was so fast. Hold on. Can you see the fourth person in this photograph? That would be my sister on the beach. But not really, because she knows she burns. She doesn't lay out in a bikini. She's smarter than that. She wears a hat and covers up because there's no point. It's literally just skin damage. Like, she doesn't just lay out in the fucking sun like that, so please don't worry. She's not doing that anymore. Like, we grew up on a like a river beach as a kid. We did all the burning as kids. We're, like, not anymore. We are sunscreen motherfucking slathered bitches. Myself included. Even though I don't burn, I still slather myself in sunscreen every day because I don't want skin cancer. No shit. I was jaundice and my mother was Joan. Oh, that's just strangely coincidental. When the beach starts speaking French. Just get more sun. Yeah, it doesn't. And literally none of us. I mean, you need so little. You don't need to get tan or to burn to get enough vitamin D from wherever you are. Like, some of us, literally, no matter what, we're never going to get enough vitamin D from the sun just because, like, the latitude we're at. Like, no matter what, we're never close enough to the sun to be getting enough. But burning and tanning does not mean you got a bunch of vitamin D. That's just your body responding to damage. SPF clothing is amazing. They actually have SPF, like, bathing suits and stuff like that, too. I think that's so smart. Like, why not? And you don't have to reapply. Like, that's a big thing. Whereas SPF lotion, you know. Sit on it. Do it. Show everyone. Look at this. Look at it. It's a couch, motherfuckers. And they fucking love it.
It already smells like them.
Oh, yeah. She's been sleeping in that exact position all day.
Oh, yeah.
They love it. Look at them. You can't even see Zeke anymore. He's still there. He's just covered by the horse. You're such a good boy. Do you love it? Do you love that couch? Yeah. It's great. We love it. It's such a good couch. He's in there somewhere. No. I mean, they do this to him. Lilith's favorite thing is to lay out on top of Zeke. Like, she stretches her body on him and he's on his back. You can't see him. They're horses. She just licked it. I don't know if my dogs have ever experienced velvet before. Because every once in a while, Lil goes up and gives it like a... I already have a mini zoo. Oh, a mini horse zoo. Oh my God. I mean, I get to take care of Rod's poodle for a week in August. So that'll be like, maybe I'll tie him up to like a cart and see if I'll get bald. Would you mush for me? She's like, go fuck yourself. Would you mush for me? You'd mush for me. You'd mush for me, my ma'am. You'd mush. Yeah. You know what? I'd take a Clydesdale over a mini pony, to be completely honest with you. Simply, I grew up with horses. And the smaller they are, the meaner they are, in my personal experience. Ponies are assholes. The only horse I've ever been, other than the incident, bucked off of, bitten by, buck kicked by, ponies. Ponies. They're little fucking assholes, and I don't know why. Every pony I've ever had to be around, I'm like, what a jerk. They're just assholes. I don't know why. A Budweiser horse, Clyde, like there's a lot of different workhorse breeds out there. I don't know all the names of them. I grew up around some draft horses, Clydesdales, I'm pretty sure they were, but just as an extreme example, like I'd take the biggest horse in existence over a pony. And I'd take that cost on and the ferrying cost and the cost of the food and whatnot because fuck, they're just mean. I don't know. It's like having a llama or something. They seem to have the same attitude, which like, I like animals that want to hate. If I'm going to have a mammal, it's going to be weird. Look at that tooth. Look at that snaggle. I like when they're warm and fuzzy and they want to snuggle. I don't want a mean mammal. Unless I'm going to eat it. I'm not going to eat you. We're just going to love each other, okay? Deal. They are. Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one that's just had extreme experiences with ponies. But they're assholes. And when you're a kid, they make you start on ponies because it's less, to fall, right? Which is great for kids. But like, it kind of taints a lot of people's experience with horses and stuff because ponies are just mean. Like they'll straight up I've watched a pony turn around and rip a kid off of its back with its mouth. Like, it was just not into that pony ride today and was like, yank! And that kid went flying. Like, fuck ponies. I'd take a donkey over that, and donkeys are jerks. Cute jerks. They're kind of jerks. Ponies just seem like fucking assholes. I don't know. I don't know. I have no experience with a Shire horse. Is it like a quarter horse? They measure horses in hands. So I have no idea what 7 feet of a horse is. My Ketchikan, my Tennessee Walker, he was about 15 hands tall. He was a pretty tall boy. But I don't know the feats. You guys are bringing out weird post-horse girl, Katie. What's happening? Why are you doing this? You know a horse like shattered my face, right? Our donkey is nice. I mean, they're nice. They're just kind of like, they're independent. They're like a cat. I would say that donkeys are like the cat of horses. They're still super fun. And I love them. And I love the sound they make. And they're fucking kooky as hell. But they've got that like independence on them. That makes them like a little bit more intense. But they're still adorable. I love all animals. Animals are amazing. Quarter horses are great. My friend who I used to ride horses with all the time had a white quarter horse. What was her name? Not the girl, the horse. Huh. Weird that I don't remember that. Camels, alpacas, llamas, right? They're awesome. I love them. I will watch TikToks of them or Instagrams, whatever, all day, but I think they're mean. My cousin used to show horses for 4-H her whole life, and we'd hang out the barn with her while she was training and whatnot. So you get it. You understand that 4-H life. I'd like an opinion. My canines are displaced in my mouth due to overcrowding. I'm considering getting them replaced with prosthetic fang. Is it like yours are coming down right here? Zeke had that when he was a kid, where like your fangs are like up here and they're kind of like on the outside of your teeth. He actually had to have braces that like separated his jaw out and put him down and shit, and it was a process. I think fangs are fucking cool. Like, get them pulled and get some cool fake ones. Do whatever's cheaper and more mo better for your life. But like, I think fangs are fucking cute. Like, obviously not like, but like this, like a little, I only have one. Maybe that's why. I'm eternally jealous of people that have more than one. I'm like a living anime character. I think fangs are cute. I think they make us smile kind of interesting and fun. But I like, I like natural. I'm into like a bump on a nose, a missing tooth, whatever. I like a little edge. I do not have my wisdom teeth, but fun fact, I only had 3. Like, to this day, I've never had a 4th one. But no, I eventually got them out. I think I have a small mouth. Like, my teeth are crowded. So I had to get them out. But I don't remember which side I didn't have one on. I don't know where I didn't have one, but I only had 3. Whereas some people have none, and some people have all 4, some people have 18. Cheers. I know, I need my ooh-woo gun. Ooh-woo! It's not that it's flat, it was worn down. It's because of my bite. I have a cross bite for dental, whoever gives a fuck. But essentially, my bottom teeth are just slightly misaligned some direction. So it wore this one down. So, like, it's there. It's flat now. Whereas this one is perched on the outside of the bottom teeth, so it didn't get worn down. That's it. But it makes, like, I feel like every single anime girl that's going like, she's got one fucking canine. I got knocked out for my wisdom teeth, but I think they were the ones that were like, they had to like, is it impacted or something? They had to like like hammer at my face or some shit. Something horrible. I don't want to remember. I'm glad I don't remember, but I was definitely knocked the fuck out. I had to have the surgery to get them out on the day I learned what real painkillers are. Yeah. That, no shit, one of my weirdest experiences with painkillers was because of getting my wisdom teeth out. They put me on Percocets, which did nothing for me at all. They just made me super sleepy. But when I first came home, I was on whatever they gave me there. Like still like, ugh. And when I first got home, my mom said I literally, in my underpants, ran outside in my underwear and a jacket into the snow, because it was snowing out for a ton of snow, and like started tromping around in it, just chanting, I can't feel anything, but like with the cotton balls, like, I can't feel anything, and then sat in the snow. I don't remember this at all, but whatever they gave me was great. Impacted, yeah, so they have to like cut them out. Yeah. Satan Cass, I don't want to be awake for that. I don't want to be awake for any procedure. I don't want to be awake just for the dentist. Like, if I could voluntarily get put the fuck out every time I'm near a medical professional, I would. I don't want to remember you. I don't want to know what we're doing. Just do it. My anxiety is already off the charts. Just get it over with, man. That's bad for you. Don't do that. But like, I know my last dentist gave me a prescription for oxys after getting a filling. And I'm not kidding you. Didn't even tell me about it. I just like, walk out of the office, whatever, go to the front desk to like check out or whatever the fuck you do. And she just literally rips it off like a pre-filled out prescription card and was like, here you go for any pain. I was like, this is America. This is what's happening. I got a filling. Like a little filling. Oxys? Holy tits. I know. Shocker. I didn't fill it. I didn't need them. Like, I'm not one of those people that's just gonna, like, forego medication when my doctor says it, but I'm also smart enough to know I did not need oxycodone or Oxycontin or whatever the fuck one it was for a filling. I took some ibuprofen and I was good to go, but, like, this is why we have problems, though, is because that is just so loosey-goosey out there. Holy shit. Like, those are hardcore narcotics. That's what people, for those that don't know, that is the drug that has caused this horrific epidemic of narcotics addiction. And that's no shade at anybody that lives with narcotics. And there's many, many people out there that need drugs like these to live because they're in existential pain. I'm not talking about you. The people on the streets, the people getting horrifically addicted, the people who are transitioning to heroin off that stuff. Like, it's so scary. But that's it. That's the stuff. And that is just so loosely handed out. And I remember it so clearly. She ripped it off the pad and the rest of them were filled out. And she goes, here you go. It's 9 days of oxys. I'm good. Like, I didn't just fill it because I didn't need it. Like, a lot of people will fill a prescription to have just in case. Like, I have my family is literally mostly dead due to addiction. Like, almost 100% across the board. Like, alcoholism, narcotic abuse, etc. So much so that I try to avoid anything that might flip that addictive switch. I have not had an addictive thing yet. Thank fuck. But, like, I am eternally conscious of it. Is that the word I'm looking for? Wary? Don't even second chance it. Exactly. Like, siblings of mine have been hooked. Like, almost every one of my siblings has been hooked on some sort of narcotic at this point. It's horrible. My dad is dead due to that shit. All of my aunts and uncles. Like, it is crazy. And I don't know if that shit's genetic or not, but do I want to fuck with that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'll stick to my monster caffeine and weed love. I'm not going to call weed an addiction because it's not technically addicting. It is habit forming, but it's not addicting. But, like, I'm addicted to caffeine. That's facts. I'm fine with that. I like my vices. I'm cool with those vices, you know? My dad's side were all addicts and look what happened. Yeah. It's just not worth it. And I commend all of you who are like me and you see that in your family and you just say no. I'm proud of you because I know it's really hard. And for us, like anybody else here, were you the DD in college? Always. Were you that person that was wondering, am I just invited because they know I'm not going to drink and I'm going to get them home? Same. But at least we got him home. Like, it was weird. It was like a social crippling a little bit. I remember when I was younger because I was like, my friends would go out drinking constantly, like daily, or do coke, or just like party drugs and shit. And I was like, once in a while, I'm into it, but I'm not going to do this in any regular way whatsoever. Like, I need to forget the last time I did it before I do any of this again because I'm just so wary of that. I don't need that on my plate. And I don't ever want to not be wary of that. It's trying to break somewhat of a cycle. They give me as much of that shit as I want, and I only take it right after surgery. I straight up have a full bag of Oxy, Vicodin, etc. in the other room. I keep it hidden from my other meds because I don't want a home health aide finding them and fucking this up. Dude, that's so smart. Honestly, I'd even consider putting that in a lockbox. From age 23 to 29, my gyno had me on Vicodin for cramps and Flexeril for PMS. Holy shit. Did you have, what is it called? I just blanked on the name. The ovarian thing. You're gonna say it. My brain wants to say POTS. It's not POTS. That's positional orthostatic tachycardia. PCOS. Thank you. I knew it was a P acronym. My brain just gets stuck on that stupid. So you have PCOS. Okay. And endo. Okay. That's horrible. I'm so sorry you suffer those things. That's what those drugs led me to believe, though. Like, normally people don't get that shit unless it's the worst. I'm the sole non-alcoholic in the family, but I'm the horrid pothead. Same. Like, no one bats an eye if you drink a bottle of wine for dinner. But, like, if Katie wants to go out at 9 p.m. before I'm forced to go to bed when visiting family and smoking a joint, it's like a serious conversation about all the dope I'm smoking. Really? Okay. Sure. Ooh, senor, fuck yes, cheers. Dude, CBD was great, especially when I had anxiety. That stuff was... My cycle was fucking vicious. That's horrible. You got that shit cut out, though, right? It's a very... Wait, it is a very nondescript bag. I think it hides very well. If an aide found their way to that bag somehow, they'd likely ignore it because they're likely be traumatized by the dildos and guns and ignore the very... Dude, dildos are a great way to hide it, honestly. Like, put a shit ton of dildos and shit in front of it. I was mostly worried, like, if someone saw it and then told creepy friends that would break into your house and crime at you to steal drugs, because that's what addiction does. My brain went straight to the super dangerous part. So, like, just making it so fucking hidden that it's impossible for anyone who might have sketchy people in their life to tell about to break in and crime on you. That's where my brain went. I just want you to be safe and, you know. What up, LZT love? I hope you're doing well. And which one kills you if you go cold turkey, right? My mom gives me looks when I talk about weed, but she doesn't say much. Mine have pretty much stopped saying anything now because they're, like, it's been years since they know I smoke pot, and I'm still a functioning adult out there, you know, not losing my mind completely. I'm well aware I'm not sane, but, you know, I'm keeping it together, keeping it real. I'm doing my best. Like, I think at this point, they're like, okay, the pot hasn't ruined her, and it's been X amount of years. Like, she's probably fine at this point. I hope. And also, I think my mom is, like, not totally idiotic in that she's, like, just super grateful I don't like alcohol. Because that is rampant in my family. It's such a horrible addiction. I am so sorry to anyone who gets taken in by that monster, because holy shit. It's just so sad. Had a tubal ligation that wiped out most of my fallopians and had the uterus cervix take out. The only things I've left are my ovaries, but I chose to keep them on purpose because of menopause, right? Because of hormones. Because I've heard that's honestly the best way to go if you're getting shit scooped. Because it's the ovaries, those are the gonads, so those are actually releasing the hormones and stuff. And so then you just have a much more graceful roll into menopause and shit like that, as opposed to like just an absolute dump of all your hormones at once. I think I'm not a hormone doctor. My mom had kidney stones and they gave her pain meds and she had to count the pills every day to make sure my dad didn't steal any. That is so sad. I mean, I definitely stole pills from my parents. But I was a stupid kid. Doesn't excuse it. I was a stupid little shit. We already covered this. I was a fucking menace. But I mean, how do I put this? If I was to ask any of you where you're going to hide your pain meds, is it going to be the sock drawer? Because where did you find the secret shit of your parents? Was it their fucking sock/underwear drawer? That the first pot in my life came from there. First pain meds I fucked around with as a kid came from there. You want to know what I found under my parents' mattress? A cock ring. Neon pink with rubber spikes. Found it with my sister, actually. It's pain meds, addiction, right? None of us are out here throwing shame or negativity at people who suffer with addiction. I just need that to be very clear. For anyone lurking, listening, looking to chime in on an icky note, that ain't it. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible mental neurodivergency that is fucking a prison. It's a darkness and a prison, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst fucking enemy. Excluding like 2 people. You know what I'm saying? It's horrid. I just hope if you want help, if you have help accessible, you're able to get help. And if not, I hope you're doing okay. But addiction, I would never. We don't do that. It's very sad and it's horrible. It doesn't excuse anything that addicts do in terms of their behavior. That being said, I don't take like, oh, I was high as an excuse for being a horrible person. Oh, I was drunk. Oh, I was. That's not it. I stole a single Ritalin as a kid and it just gave me an upset tummy. ADD. Under the bed was the lube. I remember seeing that and a gun. So that was scary. My parents soon put them in gun safes because that wasn't okay. Addiction is a health problem, exactly, not a moral failing. Thank you. I love that. I'm going to take that. Addiction is a health problem, not a moral failing. I love that. I mean, I hate it, but you know what I'm saying. I'm always looking, like, it's hard to find the vernacular for wording something, and I don't ever want anyone to take it the wrong way. Like, addiction is horrible. I think anybody would agree with me on that. Like, it's horrid. Even when you're an addict, like, it's horrible. I wouldn't wish that on anybody, that level of, like, a prison that you can't escape. But it is not a moral failing, period. End of story. You're just human. We're all just human. Man, we're all addicted to shit. My dad had, like, porn magazines that were just ads. Oh, my God. Rod, did I ever tell you about the first porn I ever saw? It was at my uncle's house. He had, like, this... It was like a massive 2-story house with, like, a daylight basement that went out onto a dirt bike track. I thought he was loaded growing up. He was just fucking up on his taxes. He ended up getting audited. He's a mean person. I'm not going to go. Anyways. So... what me and all my sisters and cousins would do is we would just go through all the couches in the house looking for change. Back in the day, of people used cash, so you'd actually find cash in the couch sometimes too. So we went through the whole upstairs, found some change, and then we would walk to this, like, corner store, you know, little bodega place, and we would get snacks and whatever. And so we go into the basement, which is where all the boys hang out, like all my older cousins. I had lots of older cousins, all men across the board. That's probably not shocking because we do smell heavily of boy and marijuana here sometimes. I'm sorry. I have the humor of a 5-year-old, like a 5th grade child, because that's it. Raised by men. I don't know. Anyways, so it smelled like boy down there. There was like there was a pool table and a ping pong table, and the TV with the video game stuff on it was down there. But it was like a scary zone. We could get away with being down there if no adults were down there. But the second one of them found us down there, it was like they would highly be like, "Get the fuck out of this! Is not your space." There was a bar down there and shit. Anyways, so we're searching through the cushions and end up finding a porn mag. But oh my God, and I was like, young as fuck, really young, very impressionable, and in no way, shape, or form am I exaggerating when the cover of this porn that is stained into my mind forever was 2 ladies, like, posing to run their tongues up a cock that was about, I mean, probably thicker than this and about this long. And so, like, I mean, when you're a kid, this is a really long time, right? To us, it's not that long. But for a good, like, 5 or 6 years before, like, I saw an adult penis, I thought that's what they all were. And, like, I was well aware of what I had going downstairs. And I was just like, no, thank you. So I watched Xena and tried to figure out how I was going to do that one instead. And now I love both because what? I was very logical as a kid. Always have been. That's a little bit of that ADHD, I'm sure, that's in there, where I was just like, no. Not at all. That's not it. That's just no thank you. So I just was like, absolutely not. And I literally watched Xena all the time and was like, I'm going to figure that one out. With Callisto, probably. Oh, yeah, they're both. Hold on. Dream, check this. They absolutely love it. Like, I am going to remain slightly disillusioned that this is my couch for at least a little bit. But where do I fit? Where do I go? That corner. Honestly, I love it. I had my, if you remember when I streamed in Baltimore, in my basement, I had like a futon. That was the futon I used to sleep on actually when I was single, but I had it behind me, and Link and Millie would lay out behind me on the couch behind me all day, which is why I literally can't watch any of my old streams or any of my old clips, because they're always behind me and both of them have passed. So it's kind of ironic, but we're not even going to talk about that. We're just going to revel in the fact that we get to watch Lil and her legs all day. Thank you, Ants. It's slowly coming together. It's slowly feeling homey. Like the last battle will be, not battle, the last thing that I need to save up for is, really, I don't want a dining room. When I say dining room table, I picture some monster. I just want like a little circular cafe table that maybe fits 3 chairs in the corner on the wood by my kitchen. Like just somewhere to sit by the window and read a book and drink a cup of coffee in the morning or something. Something small and simple. That's all I want. And other than that, it's like my spare bedroom is fucking set at this point. It's perfect. It's cozy. This is perfect and cozy. My dogs love it. Like it's getting there. It's feeling homey, finally. And my garden is finally coming together and I'm growing grass everywhere. The grass is looking really fucking good. It's going to be filled out by the time Zelda gets here. It's crazy. Like that's how thick it is already. Well, that's why I got a sectional, because I knew this. I would deeply wanted a sectional. I could have got a normal couch if I wanted to, and it would have fit better. But I wanted a sectional because I know my dogs. They want to snuggle. They are just snuggle bears. Like if I get up and sit next to her, she will get up, roll over on top of me. That's her mode. That's what they want. So like, why get a couch so small I can't do that? It's so pointless. It would just, like you saw, that tiny ass little couch that I had in the background that Lil literally just her fit on. If I sat on it, they both tried to lay on it with me. And it was barely a 2-seater, like barely a love seat. So I knew that was going to happen. Like, why fuck myself like that? There's no point. We might as well just fucking go with what we need. Sec, I completely understand the nesting. I get it. There's something to be said about feeling comfortable in your home. The corner, that will be my hole. Not that, the corner. She's a hole. She's part of the community. But like, yeah, that corner, and like the chaise thingy. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fabulous. The ghost hasn't touched me. Well, I don't know. I literally brought it home last night. So I don't know yet. We have Cupcake back, so if you see this move, we'll know that's probably Tammy, right? My first porno was when I found a VCR tape that was unlabeled at my mom's then fiance's apartment. It's a wonder I didn't end up more fucked up than I am with shit like that. Dude just literally left out his porn around kids because it was more important to get high than think. Well, yeah, that's the sadness of addiction, right? Literally everything comes after addiction, which is so depressing. Good morning, Jade Love. I hope you're doing well. I can't stand white walls either. Like, this is going to be covered. I actually had paintings on here and then moved stuff around. That's actually a painting by DP. Of a very amorphous, we're just not even going to talk, but it's beautiful. It's so colorful. I love that painting. But DP gave us that years ago. Many, 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 many moons. I love it, though. I love having some titties on my wall. My apartment has white walls, and if I move, I'm painting the walls at my next place. That, honestly, is one of the most freeing things about owning a place, is being allowed to just put all the nails in the wall you want and hang up shit and actually look at it. I love that so much. So much. Like, actually looking at things. Your brain wants to look at interesting things. Your brain does not want to look at white walls. Like, that is so disinteresting. You know what I mean? I have big botanical prints that I've collected. I'm slowly getting frames for them. Good luck. Framing is so expensive. Dude, just the frames I have so many other beautiful art prints that I need to frame and hang in my house. It's just frames are dumb expensive. Everything in here is painted now, and I've slowly been moving through the kitchen. The problem with the kitchen is, again, stupid thing nobody did in this house. There's no oven vent. Like, there's no hood over the stove or the oven. So basically what has happened over the years of cooking at this stove/oven is that the ceiling and the wall are just coated in this most disgusting layer of fucking grease. Like air grease. And then the dust from the air and from living in the desert just like embedding in the grease. And so cleaning that off is literally just taking the spackle off the wall. Like in order to clean that so I can even paint it, it's stripping all the spackle off of it. So what I'm doing is chipping away the spackle actually instead of just trying to clean it. I'm chipping it all away and respackling it and having to paint it. So it's a way bigger pain in the ass. It's a fucking pain in my dick. But this is why, I mean, how much more effort would it have been to paint it? This is why we don't do half-ass jobs. What the fuck is the point? Like, why? It's just so much double work. I know. It is. And, like, it's that fucking stupid wall they put up, so it's not load-bearing. It's literally just sheetrock. So as I chip away what's on the outside, I can feel it's, like, flimsy. So it's a pain in the dick. It's a very slow process. I mean, it's teaching me a lot. I've learned so much about how to fix up houses, but my God. At what cost? That being said, good morning, Zoe. I need to take a break and pee. We have a Joann's near us that still has some. I went to our Joann's recently, and it was the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I don't know where to go now. Where do we go? Where do I go now? Where do we go? Where do I go? Like, the material at local places is triple the price. I am not that wealthy. I don't know, man. I don't know how to do it. Like, literally the same. And this is just, I just genuinely have to give up certain hobbies at this point without Joann's, or I have to shop online, which sucks because I want to support local businesses so much. But raise your hand if you can just afford $17.99 a yard of cotton quilting fabric. And that's like normal. How? That's crazy. You want to print on that fabric? Oh, fuck you, dude. That's going to be $20 a yard. I just don't live this lavish lifestyle, I guess. And that's just it's feasible for me to spend that kind of money on a hobby. Like, I like my sewing crafts because they tend to be inexpensive, right? And Joann's was it. For, like, basics. But even Joann's, I mean, you go there, you look at, like, Batik, for instance, that's going to be upwards of $12.99 a yard. So Batik at a local place, $20 a yard. Easily. It's just not even winked at. And I don't know how they stay open. I don't know what rich bitches are shopping there, but I can't afford that. I can't. Like, I just consciously can't. That's crazy. That's so expensive. The rest of the craft stores are fucking bigots. And Joann's, the thing with Joann's is it wasn't just a craft store, Rod. It was a material store. Like, I don't know. That's why I genuinely kind of do the panic. Like, what do you mean? Where else do I go? It was the store for fabric. Fabric. All the fabrics. Walls of fabrics. Whereas you go to like a Michael's or a Hobby Lobby, which I've actually never been inside a Hobby Lobby, but they didn't focus on fabric. So it'd be like a cute corner of like pre-cut fat squares, which they just call them fat, but they're a 12 by 12 square. Like, it would be that. But the patterns, right? Sitting down and opening a McCall's book during Halloween and looking through it and trying to find a cool Halloween costume to try to sew, that is such a fucking shit, but you can't do that anywhere else. No one does that. I don't know. Like, and patterns, my God. Patterns would cost you like $20 or something like that, right? You go to a local place and you're talking a $50 pattern. It's crazy, but this is what it costs to keep a store open that's not a big chain store, and so I get really sad about Joann's going under because I just don't know. If I want to pre-feel a fabric, I don't know what to do now. Because sometimes, like, it won't label a fabric, like, how do I say this? Like, some fabrics are directionally woven, so the way you lay them in a sewing machine and sew them is going to dictate whether or not that stitch even holds. If you lay them in the wrong direction, you could literally just yank it apart because the weave isn't right. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? And sometimes you literally have to grab a fabric and stretch it in 6 different ways to be like, yeah, that's the weave I'm looking for, so I can sew it in 6 different ways. And if I can't do that, I don't know what to do. And I'm asking the youth. The youth, help. Is there any youth here? What do the youth do for fabric? Do you have hobbies? Do you sew? You should sew. Everybody should sew. You should know how to sew. I don't know what to do. Unfortunately, Hobby Lobby's yarns were fantastic. I just don't, I've never been in one, which is, I feel good because they're horrible, but like, I'm not youth either. I know. I don't know if the youth does it. I mean, close to Denver is like, are you, like, how do I say this? Like, someone saying, I live in New York City. Are you close to New York? Denver, like, it's one of those cities where it's Denver, but then all of the suburbs around Denver are Denver, but also they're their own city at the same time. So technically I am Denver, but also technically I'm 20 minutes out from Denver. Does that make sense? I don't know how else to explain that. So like, maybe. Maybe. What up, C-Town? How are you, love? I grabbed the link anyways because I'm going to look at it regardless. And again, New York has everything once you leave finding... Do you want to know what one of my toxic traits as a young adult was? Assuming all cities had a garment district. This is why I panic. I do not live in a city with a motherfucking garment district, and now I don't know where to go to buy fabric for my garments. What do I do? I am not an astronaut. You know what I'm saying? Like, now what? Now what? Help. My ex used to design and print cotton spandex as a side hustle. She'd sell a yard at like $25. And dude, good for them. That's the thing, is like these people who create the designs and shit like that deserve to get paid. I just can't afford what the stores want me to pay them. I just don't have it. That's crazy. I'm not an astronaut. No. But while I'm here, does anyone have any questions for God? I have to pee really bad, and then I'm going to show you my new weed. Deal? Deal. I have to pee so fucking bad I can't think straight. Stretch your legs, load a bowl, do what you need to do. I'll BRB. That distracted me. So, you know how we've been, like, talking about dairy all day? So, of course, my phone is listening to me because creepy fuck. I open my Instagram, and I get an ad, which you can't see because lighting, for raw milk. Don't do that. Not in America. I wouldn't. But then, so then I zoom in on it because I'm like, is it? And isn't that illegal? It says it's like an Instacart ad for raw milk. Organic pastures, organic whole raw milk, grass-grazed cows. I thought that was illegal because, like, oh, I wouldn't. Absolutely not. No. I'm going to dislike you. Please no. Not interested in raw ads. Yucky. Raw milk ads, specifically, but what the fuck? Fucking ew. Glad I'm not the only one that thought fucking ew. Nothing's illegal if there's no I mean... 20, wow, Jade, my store sells raw milk for $20 a gallon. Yeah, I keep forgetting that nothing matters anymore and everything's free reign. As a board certified medical professional, I would say don't do that. I would say if you need to consume dairy, please consume pasteurized dairy so you're not like eating parasites. Oh my god, the Parks and Rec beef milk. I don't know why, but often it pops into my head. Cranston's nipples tastes like the real thing. I mean, you're not wrong, V. What about Always Sunny's Croteen? Was it Croteen or Crowteen? Alcoholic dairy-based protein. Oh my god, pocket spaghetti, though. Everybody needs pocket spaghetti. Those are good shows, man. I need to rewatch Parks and Rec. I need to burp. Do it. I ran the ads right? Oh, thank fuck. Sometimes I hit it and I don't stay to watch to see if they actually started because I have to pee so bad, and then they didn't do it. And then I get pissed at myself. Plenty of consequences for drinking raw milk. Just no one that drinks raw milk has the intelligence to know of them. I saw someone drink from a cow teat on Instagram once because they were trying to show off their like raw lifestyle. They didn't look good. Like, well. You know what I mean? I appreciate you, V, because I hate when I miss it. It fucking pisses me off so much. It got recalled once already for putting people in the hospital, and for months I had a lady complaining that her son only has ever... No! I had a lady complaining that her son only has ever drank raw milk, and she doesn't know what to do. I could think of several courses of action here. It was our fault and we needed to get our shit together. Of course it was. The hospital that I started working at, I say my mom's hospital, but I started working there too. No shit, they're still in a law dispute. Like there's a class action because during the huge COVID shutdown, they didn't stock ivermectin. A human hospital did not stock horse dewormer, and they're trying to sue because of that. I just don't, you know? Like, now what? I don't know. Like, I don't. Same. Oh, probably. I mean, normally most hospitals settle out of court because they don't want anything like that on their record. I'm sure something like that will happen, but it's... I mean, I hate to say it because I know we all lost people we actually love and cared about, but like before COVID, we used to say, you know, we need a plague. People need a new virus, and we got it. We wanted warning labels removed. We got it. And now we just get to sit back and wait, I guess. Oh yeah, that was a constant. It like jokingly. When people, you know, we say like people are stupid, people are a plague, it's going to shake us up. It was like on that note of like, oh, the world's going to shake us off like fleas. It'd be like, wow, look at all that dumb. We need we need a plague. Like it was a joke. It was a joke. It was a terrible joke. It was a joke. Fuck around and find out, right? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It was like that horrible, dark humor that just like happened. Which is terrible. I would never actually wish any of that on anybody. And it's, you know, hindsight's 2020. Like no one, you can't just not speak a certain way because you're afraid of a plague. That's not common, but they happen. Like, I think there might be people still alive today that lived through the Spanish flu or is it, no. What was the really bad one that like when our grandparents were kids? Like, there might be people that have lived through multiples, is all I'm saying. Careful what you wish for. Hard, yeah. Careful what the fuck, I mean... Careful what the fuck you say out loud. Was it polio? Oh, it might have been Spanish flu then. I mean, they'd be really old. No, they couldn't be alive today, right? The oldest person isn't that old anymore. My grandparents were born in the early 20s, but they're dead now. They'd be so old. Yeah, they'd be crazy old. Maybe not. Probably polio then, right? Yeah, 1918, that's like the oldest person in the world, whom I think was 111 and just passed away recently, didn't they? There was a really old guy passed away recently. Man, I should have saved these things. Is polio the vaccine that caused the crater? Because I don't have a crater. That was the one. How come I don't have a crater? Is it just a different vax? My mom has the crater too. I think it's common, but it was like a certain time that you got your vaccines, that there was something about it that caused the crater, and then there's a cutoff. I don't have a crater scar anywhere. Oh. I mean, my 40's not old enough for the crater either, but neither does Viata. Maybe it's a longer cutoff than I thought. My mom's in her 70s, so that's... Oh, crater was smallpox. Oh, okay. I mean, they probably, like we do today, they probably gave you a lot of vaccines at once. People in third world countries still get the vax that causes the crater. But it's still, like, it's just a smallpox vax, right? I got my first record player yesterday, and I'm listening to Right Here, Right Now, I'm Gonna Cry. Oh, that's pretty fucking magical. So why don't we have, it's just a different vaccine. We just don't have a crater because of that. And third, I mean, I'd take the crater over smallpox. There's nothing wrong with a crater in your arm. So many people have that thing. It's like common. I just know there's something about the vaccines here where there was a weird cutoff. And I just didn't, I don't have the crater, but I'm vaxxed. My mom's a respiratory therapist. Of course we're vaxxed. Peacefield, like, did someone say that earlier? I feel like VR or something said there was a new one and I just totally blanked out. Days where my computer gets fucked up, I get fucked up. Like, the panic erases my whole brain. The cutoff was sometime before I started school in 1974. Interesting. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I had no idea. I think I've only seen it on my mom. My mom gave me my vaccination card when I moved out. Well, that's precious. Dude, Ghost makes incredible live albums, to be honest. I got my dad one of those Vicks sinus sprays, and it works so well for him that my mom went out and got one too, and she says thank you. I'm so happy because I think they've been around for a while, and I just found them last year. Like, I think I was searching for saline just to squirt up my nose, and I found those, and I was like, oh my god, finally. They're doing it. Because I can't, like, I think it's because I have a deviated septum, but, like, I can't do a neti pot at all. It doesn't work for me, so those saline sprays are a fucking godsend. A new Ghost video? What? Yeah, like, if I put the neti pot in, it just sits. Like, it doesn't drain out the other side of my nose, or if I tip my head, it goes down my throat. It's terrible, and it has something to do with having a deviated septum. Just like naturally, I have a deviated septum. I have no idea, but I've never been able to do a neti pot, and everybody's like, oh, you're gonna do a neti pot. I'd love to. Love to. I'm pulling up the Ghost video, don't worry. I just am letting... Oh, this song is 6 minutes. We'll replay it. New Ghost video. I don't know what I'd do without the option of live music in my life. I mean, I guess I do. That was the COVID shutdown. It was a very dark time. But, I kind of live for it. The video for Hunter Moon still confuses me and kind of what the fuck. I don't remember Hunter Moon. Hold on. I like that song. Which one is Hunter Moon? I don't remember this video at all. I'm just watching like this silent. There's a shirtless being. I have no idea what Hunter's Moon is. Is it a child walking into water? Maybe they're a werewolf. Are they a werewolf? We listened to the new Ghost album. Yes, we listened to the entire thing on Friday and it was fucking sick. Because it came out, what, Thursday night? I'm pretty sure. My Spotify. Don't do this. No, penis. Fuck. Fuck! Why? Oh, you're such a dick ass. Yeah, I agree, loud person on the other side of the house. Roar. Grrr. Ah! Hey, there's something. I hear something. Can one of you explain to me why the fuck? What was I doing? I was moving chat around. Yams? No, the smell's horrible. We use that in the hospital. I used to use peppermint oil inside my mask sometimes. If I had a patient that like had C. diff or some horrible smell going on, absolutely. But I'm under no disillusion that peppermint oil is protecting me from, you know, infection. You know what I mean? Rod, every time you say, is it safe, I deeply want to play new Ghost, you have to stop asking. I feel like you know better, but you'll complain if I do it anyways. Stop tempting me, bitch. Stop it. Peppermint, lavender, spearmint, those are all like really good pest control. Not really good, but I think they're good for pest control. It didn't show that I was in Alan Wake 2. Fix yourself. No, it's an everyone thing. You just bitch a lot, so it's easy to poke at you. Like, if you say you love something, I don't deeply want to do that all of a sudden. Do you see the cycle? Like, man, I love apple fritters. I don't suddenly want to watch a video of apple fritters. It's fucked up. But I feel like you should know better. You've known me long enough, bitch. Move chat. That's what I'm doing. Move it so you can see you guys. Yeah. I remember. Space Cadet Day. It's fine. My computer was weird. It throws off my whole day. I believe in herbal remedies and stuff like that. I don't believe in, like, what is that one MLM that tells you to drink essential oils to cure cancer? doTERRA. I hope they wake up in beds of raw Lego the rest of their life. Like that, people are dying because of those people. That's not it. But I also believe that aromatherapy can absolutely alter my mood. I think aromatherapy is real. Like smells can absolutely set a mood or like make you feel a certain way. That's why we like colognes and perfumes. Like they're mood altering. There is something to do with good smells. You smell good food, your mouth waters. Like we cannot deny that there is something going on there metaphysically or biologically speaking when it comes to smells and like our body's response. But we're not curing shit by drinking fucking lavender oil. None of that. That's crazy. None of that. But I think like herbal, like Eastern medicine and Western medicine need to be a combination of both. I think we need to look at like from the inside out. No, there's help all over the place. 100%. I mean, that's like Vicks, right? There's nothing scientific about Vicks being rubbed on your chest and it curing a cold. That being said, peppermint, spearmint, that smell does dilate your fucking airways and make it easier for you to expectorate. So, like, there's something to be said about it, but we're not cure-all. But I think there should be a healthy mix of both, 100%. It can't just be one way. What up, Violet? I hope you're doing well, honeybean. I just interviewed for a job. Did it go well? Humans evolved to use plants to help them with illnesses. 100%. I mean, literally at the end of the day, like, what is eating? Like, who said it, like, let thy food be thy medicine? Like, genuinely. There's something to be said about that. No such thing as a cure-all, right? I mean, I think it's just constant. It's like the constant human nature to be lazy. One answer, a cure-all. It sounds so good. That sounds so appealing. Because, like, I don't have to put any effort in there. Like, that sounds awesome, man. I think I try to give, I don't know, people credit. Like, it sucks that that's our drive, is to save calories, be lazy, consume, but save energy. That sucks. Because it does drive us to be really fucking lazy sometimes. I just realized my controller's far away. I feel like I gave them the answers they expected rather than wanted. It was that kind of easy. Is that a bad thing? I don't, you know, Rod, I hesitate to say this because I don't want anyone to tell me. Don't tell me. I have no idea how close to the end I am. I don't know how many chapters there are. I don't know what chapter we're on because it never says. So, like, every time I play, yes, I'm attempting to beat it. But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, every time we finish a chapter, it just says chapter finished, or it says finished part, and then nothing. Like, it actually says nothing. It's just part. It's redacted. So I have no idea, but I don't want to know, and I haven't asked, because, like, I think it might spoil it, I guess. Whereas this way, I'm going to have no idea when we come up on this ending. So, like, does that make sense? No. I know what you're starting to say. I think about it every day. Like, how close am I? But I'm trying to explain to you, like, why I don't say it. I know what you mean. Words are stupid, bro. I fucking get you. I got you. Nah, dude. I fucking understand. I was just saying, like, I hesitate to say it too. What up, Vissy, my love? I'm very anxious and tired. I hope you're doing well. Don't do that, Xbox. Trick camouflages into that chair so hard, or into the couch. But he's sitting up like a people. Dogs are so weird. Oh, this is the one. Okay, so I'm glad we didn't watch that because that would have been spoilers. This is fun. He's literally just a shadow, but he's sitting up like a people. It's fucking adorable, but he's like my little void. This is what I mean, like, when I say you really can't see him in the dark. I trip over this poor boy all the time. Okay. Chloe Cup. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she full of grace? Explain it to me. Someone at Starbucks did it on purpose. Is it dolphins fucking and this one's just like the bottom cuck with his cock out? Do you see, like, the level of detail? It even says Starbucks. You know how, like, the bottom of your penis has that big, thick, veiny, that, like, that part of it says Starbucks? Up the, like, shaft, if you will. It's ridiculous. It's incredible. But it's ridiculous. Yeah. I know. The best part is you can totally like would you say decannulate? Are we cannulating, decannulate? You can decannulate and go straight to the fucking source. Yum. Just look mom in the eye like, this is a very serious conversation. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 So anyways, it's versatile. That's all I'm saying. It's just... I like trying new stuff, and since I got those pre-rolls that burn so well, I thought it'd be fun. So I got some by Seed and Strain, and they're these little, like, quarters. Look at this shit, though. It's so cute. You have to pinch the sides, and then... fucking Dorbs. Dude. I wonder if I can somehow get a transparent... They're little dog walkers. Yeah, a transparent Steve to put on my cup. Yes! Yada, cheers. I'll smoke one of these little dog walkers. The strain is... pineapple. Jesus Christ. It says the total THC is 38.3%. That can't be right, right? Is it terrible? Should I sniff it for science, though? Should I? Don't sniff it. She was right. I don't know why I have to do that. It's not as bad as that fucking grape one that almost made me fucking vomit the other day. That was terrible. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Mm-mm-mm. No, it's terrible. I sniffed it. What up, Knives? Thank you. It's pretty dank. I may or may not have slept on it. It's quite comfortable. I'm a fan. Fine. Oh, my back. I have to say. Carrying this in up these stairs. Whew, my back is toit. Toit like a toiger. I like cranberry orange, totally different. The lime was just, it was bitter on bitter. It felt like eating the pith of a lime. Just like, it was a lot of pivot. Thankfully, it's not too heavy. And they forgot someone else lives here. But we have like really steep steps up to our front door, and carrying that in was like... But it was that or wait like days for delivery, and I was just not in the mood to wait. I know. They know. Did you have a little moment? Yeah. Do you ever feel embarrassed that you just forget other people live here? Or Or is it you just feel proud that you are always reminding me of that? Fucking ignored. To be young and able, you know, I try to take advantage of it while I have it. Because there will be, like, I thought of this yesterday. When getting the couch, I had to pull the truck around to the back of the building, you know, to, like, their loading bay. And the loading bay is pretty tall off the ground. And I just kind of, like, leapt off of it. And I landed and was totally fine and thought to myself, like, man, it's not that many more years where I can't do that anymore. Like, I had that. So I won't take it for granted. I'll try to use it before I lose it. I hope I don't lose it, but, like, I'm of no disillusion that there's going to be a day where I have to be careful with my body getting off of a really, like, the loading bay was about to my waist. That's how tall it was. It was pretty high, and that's pretty high for your ankles, but, like, there's going to be a day. Yeah, I value it all, and I will not take it for granted, because I know no matter what, there's going to be a day where none of that works, and that's... Seems like they've got over that Zeke is there, and now they just want to hang out with you every day. Yep, it doesn't take very long for them to completely disregard Zeke. They move around with him, but, like, I don't know if I'm just interesting. But Zeke told me when I was at St. Jude, she just laid out here in the living room all by herself. I think they just like it. It's over the back. Like, she's... I think she's kind of a loner. Yeah. Like, she just laid out here on her couch by herself when I wasn't here. I think she's the same. Well, that's the thing. Like, she's totally chill with being by herself, but the moment I get up and go sit on that couch, she's gonna jump all the fuck over me. But she's more independent, whereas my boy is not an independent child. And he very much needs to be, you know, which is fine. It's nice to have variety, but she is more my independent luck dragon. I'm so glad they like the couch. It's the boys. They're just a little clingy. Every time I look at him, Bob. They love it. It's really comfortable. Like, that corner is gonna be my haven, isn't it? And then you're gonna lay on it with me, and we're not gonna fit, but that's what you're gonna do, because God forbid I sit somewhere you can't sit with me. Like this. Do you like your couch? Okay. They haven't, like, dug, but literally, I'm not kidding you, the second I got home and got the couch set up, it didn't take more than 5 minutes for this boy to try to bury a bone in it. Like, you're a fast little shit, Kado. Literally. And it's so weird. Zeke said the same thing last night. I don't know about you guys. Before having this dog, and I've had dogs literally every moment of my entire life, I've never had a dog that buried bones. Ever. And both of these fuckers will bury a bone. And it's not hiding it from each other. It's like it's getting seasoned by the earth. Why? It's like it's being seasoned by the earth or something. And it's so adorable. Like, they dig a little hole, they like push the bone into it, make sure it's secure, and then they use their nose to push whatever litter is around it on top of it. It's so cute. But I've never ever had a dog in my whole life ever do anything like that. You're very unique. And then you go find it. You're like a squirrel. Oh my God. Is that what you are? Do you want to go play in the yard? Yeah. and then rest on the couch and read a book. Or watch movies. No, we're watching Death Note. Do you want to watch more Death Note with me? Yeah, I think so. You're so fucking cute all the time. You don't even know. I know. Just stupid cute. Yes, so in movie night, I should talk about these during the daytime in case people want to swing by. But in movie night, what we've been doing is during the weekdays, what is it, Monday through Thursday, Knives has been doing shows, hosting shows for us. So we've watched a ton of shows at this point, and we have a wheel of shows. And then on the weekends, either Knives or Glut hosts movies. And we're watching Death Note right now, and I think we projected we're going to finish it on Thursday. Safi's been watching it, and she's literally never seen it before. It's really fun watching it with someone who's never seen it. Like, genuinely very exciting. So if you've seen, like, if you're like a lot of us and you've seen it before, please swing by, because it's fun, and I love it. We don't spoil it, obviously. Yes, Monday through Thursday shows, Friday through Sunday is movies. Thank you. Sec hasn't seen it. Oh, dude. I'm so happy for everyone's sake that I didn't say any spoilers, because it's been out for a bit. And they made some knockoff Netflix movie, which I didn't see, but I'd never heard really good things about. And just as a precursor, we are listening to it with English dubs, because, like, it's relaxation time, and there's a whole bunch of people on mobile and shit that do not want to just read subtitles. So we listen to English dubs, and it's not that bad. It's definitely different, but it's not bad at all. They do a good job. Light kind of sounds like Elijah Wood, but that's fine. The Japanese movies might be later. Ooh. That's VR. That's, I think Knives last night said, it just genuinely feels like someone who has never read the manga or seen the anime in any way, shape, or form. Like, they just didn't know what the fuck. Like, they didn't read the assignment. Is that what they're saying? They didn't read the assignment. They didn't get the assignment? Something like that. There's an assignment. They didn't get it. They didn't understand the assignment. Is that it? Yeah, they didn't understand the assignment, which sucks. Just a lot wrong with that movie. I'm glad I haven't seen it. I feel like there was a time when I had it on my watch list and I was like committed and I'm like, I'm going to take a night and I'm going to watch this. Like, and I just did not. That wasn't my journey that year. Whatever, and I'm glad because I've heard nothing but bad things, and I really do. It's one of the few animes I saw before movie night. Death Note. There's very few, but I have seen some, and the ones that I have, I kind of hold dear to myself, and I don't want them to be fucked over by Netflix. And of course, they made like one shitty movie and never did anything else with it, right? Anyways, I'm gonna find someone cool to raid and take my dogs out because it's not. It might be shitty. Ugh, please don't be shitty. My dogs just have so much fucking energy. They need to go blow it off. Ew, I still have that person's truck up. Alright, it's not yet. Movie night starts at 7 p.m. in our Discord every single night for over a year now. We started in like April-ish of 2024, and we have watched thousands of movies. So many shows. It is crazy. But it's like one of my favorite things to do. I fucking love chilling at the end of the night and just relaxing with you guys and bullshitting. We have like a text chat. We don't sit in video or anything like that. And then we just watch movies and it's awesome. And I'm grateful for that. But in the meantime, Dan is playing this game that I kind of want to see because I've been told by a couple people I might be into it. It's called The Blueprints, and I'm sure you've heard of it. It's like a puzzle game where you like build a house or something with puzzles. I don't fucking know. It's kind of exciting. Take care of yourselves. Drink water. I'll see you on the morrow. Hopefully on time. Cross your dick.